Okay, and we're live. And
Don't crash.
it's not crash.
Don't crash.
Okay. I need people, if anyone's watching, to tell me if the game's too loud, because it sounds kind of loud. I might actually even...
The audio is cutting out on my headphones.
It's cutting out?
Yes.
Why is it cutting out?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna
I don't know if it's a weird thing of what's going on with your screen or it. I take it that might be it, actually, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Volume mixer. I turned that down and it went back up. Okay, well. There we go, that's better. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to start. Or continue.
Okay. Where are we even at?
I don't remember. We'll find out, but you were playing the game, remember?
Yes.
So, here, take the keyboard.
John, take the keyboard!
John, take the keyboard.
Sure.
Okay, hello everybody, we're live, if anyone's here.
Map. I am back in Vegas.
We don't remember what we're doing. It's been...
Nellis?
Guys, it's...
Okay, I must have been... Okay, I just got Janet back to Jack for the Boomers quest. Okay, I know where I'm at.
Okay. You want to know how long it's been since our last Fallout stream?
Month and a half, 2 months. Something like that.
Over a year.
What?
Over a year.
Oh, just since our last actual Fallout stream.
Yeah, since our last Fallout stream, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just completed... Okay, I know where we're at. So I got my reinforced combat armor. What weapon am I using? Oh, I've got my LMG. Okay. Yeah, so we just completed the DLC for Honest Hearts.
Yeah.
Which gives us the... And I tried to do everything I could to get the best possible ending for all the characters in there. So, Chalk...
The ending we got was kind of bad, actually, because we killed the person, and then they're like, oh yeah, because you killed that guy, everyone else decided to turn violent too.
Well, it's not just that. Had we chosen the other route, then the White Legs, the bad tribe in that DLC, would have, like, not necessarily in the context of the game, but in the greater lore surrounding the area, would have become a much bigger threat, and eventually they will join up with Caesar's Legion, expand, almost doubling the entirety of his conquered territory.
I see.
And then from there, they'll go on to be a huge problem moving east back towards that coast, north, the rest of South down into Mexico and Central America, and then also because they'll get big enough, they're going to be a serious problem for the NCR later on, not just regarding New Vegas and the Hoover Dam, but even actually pushing over into the California territory.
Okay, I gotcha. So, by the way, I just, since we last played this, there have been 2 seasons of the Fallout show.
Yes.
And, would you believe it, but because of the Fallout show, there is now a definitive canon ending to this game.
Okay, that genuinely begs the question, so what is supposed to be the canon ending for...
The canon ending is the, what's the robot's name again? Mr. Good or something?
So there's 2. There's Mr. House, the current owner of the Lucky 38 Casino and presider of the New Vegas Strip, using his robots to go about and secure everything. Alternatively, if... A bit of a spoiler for some of the context of the game here, but if we go track down Benny, the guy that shot us in the head at the start of the game, and we kill him, we can take the platinum chip off of him, then we can go take it to Mr. House's computer, go down into his secret bunker, kill his, like, decaying body, and then have a robot that Benny reprogrammed called Yes Man come and take over the systems, and then following his lead, we can take over the entirety of New Vegas for ourselves.
Yeah, that's the canon ending. Yes.
The courier takes over New Vegas.
Yeah, that's the canon ending. According to the Fallout show, that is the canon ending.
Well, alright then. Hi, DJ Clark.
Hi, DJ Clark. It's going alright. So, now that we know that's the canon ending, let's go for that ending, yeah?
Shit, yeah. I normally go for an NCR run, but, just because they're the most closely, obvious, like, democratic, like, I don't know if I want to call it a regime necessarily, but
right.
They're the only actually, like, democratic republic still on the U.S. continent.
Right. But yeah. So, yeah, the Yes Man ending is the canon one.
That's fucking nuts. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, just to make sure, are you sure? And it's Yes Man and not Mr. House?
Yes. Because in the show, you find the corpse of Mr. House and the Yes Man robot next to the computer because he put himself into it or whatever.
Yeah. Is he still on the screen? Like, is his giant, like, happy, dopey face still up there? Just like, hey, well, how are you? How's it going?
No.
He just genuinely talk like that.
Yeah, I know. So, no, because after the courier took over New Vegas, it kind of fell apart and kind of chaos and
that doesn't make
anarchy.
any sense, though, because essentially all that would happen is that Yes Man, under your leadership, rebuilds the Securitrons the same way House was going to do, and then just uses that to control the New Vegas area.
Apparently the courier, our protagonist here, it was just a really terrible leader and let New Vegas fall to the wayside.
What?
Yeah.
We go out of our way to do all of that, and it just falls apart immediately?
Well, not immediately, but under his leadership, it didn't really last.
But it doesn't make any sense, because that's the whole point of, like, aligning yourself with the people, aka the kings and the freesiders and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then you go and you ally yourselves with the good tribes and whatnot in the local area that,
hi, Callie.
like, are okay. Hello, Callie. I don't know who you are, but hi.
Callie's a bunny.
Nice. But
Well, regardless, let's just do it.
all right,
But we're also doing the other DLCs, right? I really want to see that science DLC or whatever.
you want to go to the Big Empty and the MIT ruins and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. That is.
Of course, you love New Vegas. You're a trans woman. All trans women love New Vegas, apparently.
What? Disconnected?
Are your headphones disconnected again? Whoa.
It disconnected
Whoa.
and reconnected. What?
Hold on.
What?
Do you...
No, I don't hear the sound effects from the game or anything anymore. I don't know what's...
For some reason, a YouTube video is playing in my headphones.
Eh?
Yeah, I don't know why. There wasn't even a YouTube video on my fucking tab open, and yet it was... I don't know. Okay, I'm resetting your headphones so you can hear things again. I don't know why your headphones keep cutting out like that. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Can you hear it now?
No.
No? You don't hear that?
Nope.
Oh my fucking god. Sound settings.
Sorry.
Voice emitter input, that's when it's supposed to be on, yeah. Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay, go back to New Vegas. Let me see if just, like, exiting out of the Pip-Boy does something.
McLafferty's been ratting out.
Did you hear that person talking?
No, I don't hear any talking. I don't know. Alright, let me fucking turn my headphones off and turn them back on.
It wouldn't be a JustBored stream without technical difficulties, am I right, folks? Let me get back to OBS so I can see chat. Is there music in the game?
There is, but a lot of it is unfortunately copyrighted, so if we try to play it, we'll get a copyright strike.
There should be, like, ambiance. Can you hear the ambiance?
No.
Well,
but
you can't. Callie, can you hear the ambiance?
yeah, there's supposed to be a generic, like, just kind of just kind of like gentle, like, guitar strumming and stuff in the background.
Okay, let me
wrestling,
turn the
people
game up a little
and
bit.
Machines clanking and stuff.
Let me turn it from 10 to 20 and see if that. Okay. Okay, now can you hear the ambiance, Callie?
I don't hear anything from the sound of the game, but
Okay, well, Callie
Callie
can.
does now. Okay.
But you don't hear anything.
No, and I don't know why. It was fine just a second ago.
It was.
And then I started going to look at my quest to figure out what to do next, and then fuck it. I don't need no sound for this shit.
And do you want my headphones? Because you're the one playing. Maybe you should be the one to hear it.
No, I don't need sound for this shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, let me close out this fucking voice meter banana or whatever.
So stupid. This is so stupid.
It is. Alright, close out of that. And I guess... Open up my sound settings again. Put it on headphones. I wish I would get rid of all this fucking junk. Hold on.
I'm sure you probably have to click each one and then go down to the bottom.
Don't allow.
That wasn't...
Don't allow. Trust me, it gets rid of them. Don't allow.
Okay.
Don't allow. Don't allow. Don't allow. I'll keep this one, I guess, just in case we can get it to work later. There, now it's all cleaned up, I guess, except for all this. Don't allow.
You realize that if these are like other people's headphones and stuff, you're gonna have to re-add all of these.
These aren't other people's headphones. These are all stuff that were added by Voice Meter, Banana, whatever, when I installed it. Because I specifically installed it so that way we could use two Bluetooth headphones at the same time, because we were using two corded headphones, but the
splitter cord got eaten or something.
No, the splitter cord is fine. It's just the headphones you were using were like kind of broken. You're like, you should really get new ones. I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And so I got new ones for you for Christmas, and they're like, oh, I actually want these other ones, and then your family got those ones, and now I'm using the ones that I got you. I'm just saying what happened. It's fine though.
I was originally going to use those, but then yes, my family did give me the other ones that I can change the colors on, and they match my keyboard and mouse and stuff. So
okay, so the thing is, we're now using wireless headphones. So the splitter that we were using doesn't work for the wireless ones because there's no aux cord.
I mean, mine do have an aux cord, but
okay, you know what?
do yours?
No, but if we use the banana that I just closed.
New Vegas, a return to Fallout stream, and it's not even about fucking Fallout anymore. It's about trying to get the fucking sound to work. And I still won't even be able to play Big Iron.
Okay, hold on.
I know, Callie. This is exactly how I feel whenever this shit starts happening.
Do you have an aux cable?
An aux cable? No, I do not. I haven't had an aux cable for years now.
Because I have the splitter, but you need to connect the cables into it.
Okay.
Do I have an aux splitter in here? What kind of cord is this?
That's just my USB. So on this end, it's a micro USB, but this is just my charging cord.
Okay. Does the charging cord? If you connect the charging cord, it's not the same type of
Micro USB. No.
Okay, so charging it with the computer doesn't let you use it with the computer, does it?
I have no idea. I've never had a charging cord long enough to be able to test that out.
Fair enough. Okay.
This one's like 4 inches long, and trying to have that plugged in and charging my headphones would mean that I would have to be looking at everything like this.
Yeah.
On my computer.
Yeah. It's really short, guys. I know you can't see what he's doing. It's really short. It's like a pinky finger long.
Yeah.
I miss days of aux and RCA cables. Too many plugins now. I'm gonna be there? Okay, Callie, what do you mean you're gonna be there? Be where? You're gonna come here to Missouri?
I'm assuming I'm gonna be there, as in they're waiting for the stream to actually get started while we're bubbling around with all this.
Okay, well, we need to get an aux cable. So until we get an aux cable, you just aren't going to be able to hear anything, I guess. Do you want me? Would you like to play the game for a bit while I run to Walmart and get us an aux cable?
McLafferty's on the cross, so she knows what she's doing. That's for sure.
Oh wait, what's the? There it is. Okay. So tap R to reload. Press it to hold the away. Okay, Dad. Yeah, if you want to go to Walmart for milk and cigarettes, I'll be right here.
Okay, here, use my headphones while I'm gone.
Okay.
Keep the audience entertained.
I'll try.
Walmart.
Probably not going to be successful.
Oh my god. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. John will keep you...
The game crashed.
The game crashed?
The game crashed. I went outside and the fucking game crashed.
Fucking god.
What
a stream.
Oh boy.
What a stream.
God damn it.
Is it...
Why? Yes.
Okay. Well...
Notice none of the clouds are moving. There's a fucking random texture of this it's supposed to be a tower just floating in the middle of the air.
Okay, that's fine. Here, we can open the game back up.
Jesus.
It's fine. It's fine. We can get this to work.
Oh.
Wouldn't be a JustBored stream without technical difficulties.
Oh, Callie, Topher, DJ, if you're still here. Oh. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, okay. And now we gotta... Don't be stuck in the corner. Hold on. Can I drag and drop? Okay, control, shift, escape. Come on, just open up the fucking task manager.
Control, delete.
No, control, delete brought up that screen. Okay, now I'm gonna drag this to the center of the screen. Okay. I'm gonna go... Okay.
Can you just alt-tab out of it, or...?
I tried, and I kept hiding it.
Okay.
Well,
I'm fine.
Okay,
It's
cool.
back. Okay.
Excellent. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to get an aux cord.
Okay. I will see you hopefully in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
While you're there, would you mind, I guess grabbing me like a can, or I'm sorry, a bottle of vanilla Coke?
Well, vanilla Coke, okay.
If you can find one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad you all find this as funny as we do.
It might help if I bring my phone in my wallet.
Probably. You had your keys at least, right?
I had my keys. It's not my phone in my wallet. But now I have them. Okay. I
am at Nellis, so need to go back to the other corner to go talk to Cass. And Callie and Topher, should we go ahead and bring Cass with us for the rest of the adventure, or do you think we should go for a different companion? No. Dad just left. He's going to Walmart to go get milk and cigarettes, aka my Who? Put who in the game? Cass? Yeah. She's a character that's been in the game since the beginning.
Hello.
Oh no. Ah! The fucking visuals crashed again. What is this? Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Why is it like this? But yeah, Cass from Breath of the Wild, I have no idea who that is. So yeah, I know this makes me like a bad person or whatever, but I have yet to play either of the we are currently running this, as far as I'm aware, without mods, like, at all. I don't typically run mods with my Bethesda games. Oh, it's gonna have to go back in the corner. That's unfortunate, but oh well. The fan patches. Yes and no. It depends on the game. Oh, shit. Wait, is he running on Windows 11? Did he upgrade? Because I'm still running Windows 10 because I got told that my laptop isn't upgradable to Windows 11, so I'm still running on 10, and it's... all my stuff's fine. But in response to Tober, for Bethesda games, yes and no. So it's not so much that the systems for the games themselves are an issue. It's that there's a lot going on behind the scenes underneath that sometimes pushes the boundaries of how much information processing consoles and certain PCs can like actually handle at a given time, which causes crashes, especially when it comes to loading like visual textures and whatnot. For some reason, visual data is one of the hardest things for computers to process. So that creates a lot of heat, and it takes up a lot of wire conductivity and processing power and a bunch of other stuff. It's just really, really resource intensive on the system, so it causes crashes frequently.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Unfortunately, because of the way it's, yeah, lighting is, I imagine, probably the biggest part, especially when it comes to how 3 grows. Yeah,
they want to buy a Cassidy Caravan?
No.
No. Even times being with the...
Huh.
Mojave happened. Hit by rain. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy Caravans, you're looking at it. If someone came up to you, actually, point it. Alice McLafferty, eh? No. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything. Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive, especially these days. Just doesn't feel right.
Okay,
Trading
so
history
regarding
for a
the
slip
lighting
of
questions or equations and whatnot for the calculations on the machine, is that for Fallout New Vegas specifically, Bethesda stuff, or is that for like just in general when it comes to game lighting? Or is it like basic, like different systems or something? Also, who is this? I am John. I am Nick's best friend. I'm also his roommate downstairs in the basement. If you're talking about this person in the game, this is Cass, aka Cassidy of Rose Cassidy, aka Whiskey of Rose, who is a potential companion in the game. She had a bad run-in with some of the what's the name of the fucking the Van Graff family. That came in with a bunch of laser and plasma weapons, blasted her main caravan that she was walking with to smithereens, to try and run her out of business. Yes, I am the basement man. I am the basement man. I don't come from far away. What's on that too? If you made the caravan yourself. Oh, I don't want to go that far. I don't know. Do I have the Constitution entry for it? I don't want to barter. What's the place?
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here.
Cass, C-A-S-S,
the
one that I'm talking to here, is one of the possible
Give me
recruitable
that
companions
paper.
for the game.
I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers
Now that we've
when it's nothing but dirt.
made the
All
deal go
right.
through.
There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
Kind of. I don't know if the Cass with a K. Hi, Nick. John, do me a favor and turn the volume. Game audio? Okay. Crap. Okay, volume mixer. Which. Social streaming. That's the big. Let me make sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. Turn this down to. Let's put it at like 20. See if that's okay. Okay. My bad. Is that better? The age for the stream? Well, I'm 30, so... Yeah, I'm assuming that it just defaults that whenever a new application is open, it just, like, throws it to 100 without some kind of innate, like, save option or, like static option for some reason. Because everything's designed so fucking poorly anymore. Also, my bad. I didn't realize it was that loud for you guys.
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You could come with me. Okay. There's also other places to go. Hey, Nick, do we want to recruit Rose Cassidy to come with us as our companion?
Where? Like Vegas? Shoot and spit enough friends out. East? Get put in one of Caesar's little camps? No thanks. Head back west? I already know the big circle and everyone in it, except now I go back there ruined. Never really realized how small the Mojave is getting nowadays. Hard to find a place to go that's worthwhile. Go with you? And why the hell would I do that? So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm in.
Hell yeah. Alright, and let me double check what her perk does real quick. If I remember correctly, I think it either whenever she drinks alcohol or if we do, she gets a buff to her damage. Stats, perks, Whiskey Rose. Well, cast as a companion, she and the player gain damage threshold, so essentially base, like, damage resistance. Think of it as kind of like a armor class in D&D here. So, damage threshold is kind of like your armor class base, and then adding actual armor stats on top of that is like, adding damage resistance, if that makes sense. So, like, at, say, you have damage threshold of 10, well, a weapon, as far as I'm aware, needs to be able to, in the internal calculations and whatnot of the ballistics, but, you know, behind the scenes, needs to be able to shoot and deal at least 10 damage to be able to actually hit you and do anything, is how I understand it. And then, on top of that, if you're wearing heavy armor and stuff like that with a high armor rating, that increases your damage threshold further, but not in the same way. And in that calculation, it actually reduces the amount of damage you're taking based upon how many pellets or bullets or whatever are hitting you at a given time. I believe that is how it works, but don't quote me on that because I haven't dug into all the behind the game systems, because that's for people way smarter than me to figure out. Yeah, so she and the player gain damage threshold when they drink whiskey. I'm assuming that means when Cass drinks whiskey. Additionally, the player does not suffer intelligence loss from consuming alcohol nor negative effects of alcohol addiction. Fantastic!
Glad I left the outpost behind.
Okay, so do I even have any items? Do I have any whiskey on me? I got Wasteland tequila, no whiskey. Alright. Hello, bartender. Miss Lacey.
Background? Just my luck. What'll it be this time?
What do you got? Do you have whiskey? You do. Only 2. Alright. So, this is actually a really fucking cool pistol. It's called a Light Shining in Darkness. This is the awesome auto pistol, Chamber 45. Similar to the other auto pistols from the DLC that we were playing last time we were here. And keep in mind, this was, you know, like, over a year ago, so you guys may not necessarily... The Magic Click-Clack Rocks will bargain. I don't know which ones are Magic Click-Clack Rocks, but yes. Yes, they will. Let's see. Is it just that this one has the, Oh, shit. No, I didn't mean to... I am so sorry. I think that's the one that just has the really cool, design and stuff on the side, kind of like Maria's, just a 9mm pistol that has a really cool design on it. Yeah, I'll keep the fireballs, why not? If I have regular grenades and a grenade launcher. But the actual grenades themselves seem to do more damage, but that might just because... Okay, I need to figure out... I'm keeping the Ripper as a melee weapon. I need the shovel for digging things. The Recharger pistol is just a good, like, backup weapon in case I run out of all munitions for some reason. Because with it being an MF breeder, that stands for Microfusion Breeder, so it doesn't require any ammo, just a short reload, or kind of a... the kind of build that I typically run in, New Vegas here is I typically go down the path of trying to get as many possible potential recruits for the NCR, and then I run a big gun, heavy armor. Kind of like what I got already set up. I've got my combat armor and helmet Mark II, which is some of the best in the game, minus like the power armor training and stuff like that. The sniper light armor is a very common one as well. A lot of people like to go and kill one of the NCR Rangers to get the armor there, and then they'll go pick up the anti-material rifle from the Gunrunners vendor right outside the strip, and then you can make yourself look like the sniper from the New Vegas opening that shoots the raider coming down into the strip area. Yes, it is a lot of fun, but just like with any other Bethesda game, it's a stealth archer build. It's really cheesy, but also very difficult for me to play in particular, because whenever I go loud, I get into big fights with a lot of bullets or arrows or whatever flying around, so I usually just shoot one guy, and then I'll pull out my sword and magic and run up and just, you know, slash and burn everybody else. At least when it comes to Skyrim or other, like, the fantasy versions of the Bethesda games. And this one, I just straight up run a big-ass gun with a lot of bullets. And as much armor as I can pack. Okay. Grenades are good for just clearing out groups of some people sometimes. I need to keep the, I don't know if the armored one counts, but I'm going to go ahead and keep the Vault 13 jumpsuit as well, because these various Vault jumpsuits, if you collect enough of them and you get them in good condition, you can take them to somewhere on the strip and sell them to a lady there for extra caps. And if you complete the whole collection of all the vaults around the area and their jumpsuits, then you get some kind of a bigger reward, but I don't remember entirely what it was. I think it also includes a free room on the strip at that hotel. What makes you bank? The jumpsuits? Joshua Graham's armor. Yeah. That's not all of his bandages and stuff, by the way. It's just his police vest and, like, some arm wraps. The jumpsuits do make you bank. Okay. I didn't know how much. I just knew that they were, like, worth something to an NPC in this, and I like following those, like, small things if I can help it. I don't need that many. And nectar, yes, for that strength increase. Big corner steak for the strength increase. Better drinks, just a good healing. Yeah, why not? Because they threw the poison spears. Again, for the strength, rock flowers for the healing powder. So the corn seeds. Keep the cat eye in case I need the low light vision. That's good for getting rid of rats. Cure poison. I don't need. So. Oh, you know what? Actually, we'll just keep these. We'll sell the regular anti-venom because this only cures animal poison, whereas this cures poison in general. So I'm assuming that means it covers everything. Jet, I bought some from Dixon. I honestly should kill him because he's just a piece of shit. But it is cheaper, and it only has half the effect or a reduced effect, but it is cheaper than the regular stuff. Magazines are good to keep. Healing poultice and powder. The healing poultice does restore limb condition. Okay. And it's also like way more health regen. Agility -1, however, versus perception -1. That's interesting. Huh. Ground mantis for stuff to eat, although I don't really have to because, you know. I mean, it's always good to keep a huge stock of extra healing items on you. Yes, for the casseroles, which are good. Need the bobby pins. Cazador poison glands. I don't know if those are used for anything. I picked up a coffee mug and pot to try and make coffee at some point, I think. Yeah. I like just having a dinky T-Rex souvenir on me. I don't know why, it's just a fun thing. Need duct tape. Actually, no, we don't. That's just... yeah, this is all just junk we can sell. I'm not gonna... Keep the powder and the primer. Oh, wait. It's the rad scorpion poison gland I need, right? Not the bark scorpion? Shit, I don't fucking know. Keep the lunch boxes, because those can be made in... Oh, hey! Big Iron's playing on the station right now, if anybody can hear it. Yeah, we'll keep the red scorpion. Scrap electronics can all be sold. Sensor module. Sounds weird selling the adhesives and whatnot. I've been playing Fallout 4. I'll keep the scripture because maybe somebody else will want it. Hit up Target first because it was closer. Target did not have any. Yes, I know. That's why you. I wouldn't have assumed they did. Why? You said you were going to Walmart. Why didn't you just? Oh, damn it! All right. You're right, Nick. Hang on, let me exit out and. Nope. Ah. Settings. Audio. Alright. And radio off. There. That really sucks because that's my favorite song in this entire fucking game and I can't play it. Okay. I'm just like caveman technology at this point, good luck. Sure seems like it. How do you not have tons of them? At least 10. Anti-venom cures poison. That's not how this works. Yeah. Well, considering they call it animal poison and not animal venom, even though you're actively like being bitten and attacked by these things, thus making it venomous, not poisonous, because it's not you biting the thing and dying, it's the thing biting you and you dying. Yeah, anti-venom and anti-poison and whatnot seems silly. Also, yeah, anti-venom does not work automatically on like all sources. There are different ones that require different solutions and like ratios of various things. And frequently, to have a cure for the venom that you're poisoned with, you need to get a sample of this venom that you're poisoned with and synthesize it from. If it bites you and it dies, you're poisonous. If you bite it and it dies, you're venomous. And same the other way. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If it bites you and you die, it's venomous. Anyway, so it's your long dead son's favorite toy. They were killed in Vault 101 when the super mutants tried to take them for them to perfect the newest FEV variant. Wait, are you talking about Fallout 3? Because I thought the courier was... Okay. Because Vault 101 is the vault you start in 3, and that's over in the, like, New York area, isn't it? If I remember correctly? Some kind of like that. I don't remember which, yeah, you're searching for your son in 4. Oh, it is in DC. That's right. Okay. And then... Yeah, so 3 takes place in DC. New Vegas here, of course, takes place in an area around the Mojave, around the New Vegas area. In 1, you are fighting the mutants with the FEV. Okay, it's been a very, very long time since I've played Fallout 1 or 2, and I have not revisited them since I was, like, maybe 10. Not to say that they're bad games or anything, it's just they're difficult to get back into because of the top-down style of things, and just not being clunky with some of their mechanics. I do know that in general lore, though, yes, so at some point, shortly before the bombs dropped, humanity was looking into creating a super soldier serum, like the Captain America thing. And they ended up coming with this thing called the FEV, which stands for the Forced Evolution Virus. And what that is a injection or a gaseous exposure to a substance that causes people to start to mutate rapidly, and they either essentially get super cancer and die almost immediately, or they turn into giant green hulking creatures, essentially the Hulk, with the Hulk's intelligence. Not Bruce Banner's, the Hulk's intelligence. And they're very, shoot first, ask questions later kind of people, as you might imagine. Some of them can be pretty reasonable and retain some of their intelligence. There's actually a couple guys in here that are neat and retain that. So if I go to my map, have I already discovered it yet? Not. Yes, I have. So if I go back to Jacobstown, there's some people here I could talk to, because what Jacobstown is it's an established area of New Vegas, outside, away from the main strip and from most other people and whatnot, where super mutants and Night King can go and get rehabilitation and be among community members of their own, like, making. It's a safe place for mutants to be. And I think even ghouls, and there are a couple of humans around to, like, help facilitate research into either finding a solution to the FEV to either turn them back into humans, or finding a means of turning the FEV into a more viable option for super mutants so that they don't lose their intelligence if they're, like, evolutionized or whatever. I don't know if super mutants must can turn you into one. They're not quite like, orcs from 40k, you know, where their spores will just infect everything and turn you into one when you die. That's not quite how that works either, but it has in a couple of books. Some people like breathe into the spores, and then they've laid it down on a ground that was fertile enough for the orc to spring forth, and then it does out of their body, essentially turning that person into giblets as an orc is born inside of them and explodes out like a messy meat egg. What am I doing? I have Cassie with me. I'll find out. Yeah, quest. Okay, so I guess now I just need to go back to Clafferty, Henry Jameson. Okay, before I do all of that, he really wants to go explore this DLC, so I guess we will do that. Right, because you could... Is it the... Yeah, because the canyon wreckage is the one that takes you to the fucking, what the hell is it called? The Divide with Ulysses and all that crazy stuff over there, and then Honest Hearts is this one way up here, the Northern Passage, which we just got done with, so I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, yeah, you pass out of the Mojave Drive-In, get lobotomized, and then wake up in the big empty, essentially. Fox is cool from number 3. I do like Fox a lot. Meat soil. Yes, meat soil. Does Walmart have an ox? Honestly, that's a bit of a coin toss. I really don't know. I would like to think so, but it's... Like Tober said earlier, ox gourds are kind of a dead thing at this point, so it's hard to say. I'll wait till Nick comes back before I start going to this, so instead we will... Have I actually... Yeah. Okay, if I go back to Nellis, I can help out the boomers and get their help and stuff real quick. Alternatively, I could real quick go get Yes Man, I guess, installed in House's, systems. Oh, what to do. I don't want to go talk to Caesar yet. I still need to go... Yeah, so the wild card is the series of quests to follow Yes Man. Army. Yeah, so... Has Betty already scooted off to... the fort? Aircraft package. I'm going to assume that yes, Betty still has it, and he ran off to the fort already, because I don't remember if I confronted him, but... Okay, fuck it, let's go... Go deal with the Omertas. I fucking hate them. I don't know why House ever agreed to let them be a, main player on the strip, because they're honestly just fucking terrible people. They did. Best Buy definitely has one. Probably, but that's also really out of the way for us around here. Yeah, I haven't heard the name Radio Shack in forever either. That's wild. Oh, Cass, do I have weapons to give you? Better than your little thing there. Not really. Okay, so we're gonna have to get her better armor and a better rifle, because I'm pretty sure she's got a cowboy repeater. Did I already?
Kaisar awaits.
Yes, he gave me his mark already. Okay. Alright, you motherfuckers. I gotta go in here.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. My stock and trade.
Ah, yes.
All
My
kinds
favorite
of easy
NPC,
to hide
the bush
weapons
next to the
for
door.
slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance.
Micro Center? Yes, we do still have a Micro Center out towards like the Overland Park area. But that's really, really out of the way. Like, probably an hour drive or so just to get out there, find what he needs to get back. And I don't want him gone for that long.
Things guards can't spot when they're... Simple. You can't bring... Sure. They say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't...
Alright. Yeah, Mr. Holdout, let's see if you got any. So, what counts as a holdout weapon? I'm pretty sure this does. The MF... Well, I don't have very much in the way of sneak, so I don't know what I might be able to keep or not. Razor versus a switchblade. Bonus critical damage and chance versus not, but I think it does actually lower weaker overall damage. Because the DPS are saying these are like 20 or something, whereas these are saying they're like 14, 15, 16, whatever. And these are in better condition overall. Just my... How does it... Let's try that actually, see if... Alright, more,
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah.
This...
Check your weapons.
This right here. Like a whole time zone. Topher, you're out in the Overland Park area? That's crazy. I didn't realize that we were close enough to, like, potentially meet up and be friends in real life. That's cool. Damn, I didn't know you were that far from me. I'm like 5 minutes from the Micro Center in OP. Yeah, we can hug! Alright. But yeah, so because of this fucking attitude, all the, like, almost every single Omerta guy in here is a fucking piece of shit, so...
We'll get these back on.
There's a chance I might just fucking blow everybody away if I can't get, Cachino to help me.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Somebody I should be able to talk to about getting Kachina to come down. Is the receptionist lady?
Hello and welcome to... Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino. Sorry, we don't have any hotel... I knew some... Sorry, they don't tell me their plans, and all I can tell you is to find Cachino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady bit. I sure do. Alright. You look pretty trustworthy.
Interesting, it was set at 28. That just seems like a weird arbitrary number instead of like 30 or something. Or 25.
It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the Strip were little more than warring tribes. The Emeritus even had a big war with the Khans once upon a time.
Huh. Wait, so the Emeritus, the people in this situation currently at this casino, are the reasons the Great Khans are in such a fucking terrible position? How the hell did some of the toughest bastards in the Mojave and from up north in like the Arizona area get fucking I don't know, the shit, the crap kicked out of them by these chuckle fucks in pinstripe suits and Tommy guns? Not even Tommy guns. Most of them are carrying basic 9mm pistols and switchblades. Like, they don't have any real firepower. So how do the biggest, baddest motherfuckers of the Great Khans get taken out by this? Topher is one of Melody's friends. That's cool. I had no idea. It's a small world after all. Social anxiety, study to coming. That's fair. Ox Squad acquired. Fantastic. Kitty Rock and Intrigue. Anyway.
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is all...
Yeah.
I've heard some... I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks.
Alright. So Cachino should pop around the corner shortly. I believe that's him right there. Hey, buddy.
What the fuck are you looking at? Cachino?
I want to shoot him for that. Are you Cachino, or are you just another random fucking thug guy? You're another random dude. Hello? Are you Cachino? No, you're just another fucking...
Bosses don't like no trouble in their place.
Brimstone, I think it's the Sex Club.
I hear you've been asking
Yeah.
questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
Why are your eyes glowing blue? That's different.
Business. What the fuck? Now you start talking real... I don't give half a dick what you heard.
Okay, so if I just... do.
Fucking rat, don't touch that shit. You again.
Oh, he caught me taking the ammo, but not his book. Hey, buddy.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there.
Really?
That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it.
Interesting.
Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing. I can pay you for it, of course. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Wow. He might actually have a bit of a conscience. It's kind of crazy to think. Have him eat half a dick? I wish I could, but unfortunately, for the next little bit, we're gonna need him.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as. I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope. He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Okay. Interesting. But if you're smuggling in all these weapons, why do all of you only carry 9mm and switchblades? None of you have any actual, like, genuine firepower. Nobody has any, like, you know, SMGs or even automatic pistols. Nobody has basic, like, hunting rifles or something. Nobody has any, like, actual firepower. It's a bunch of 9mm, which is, other than 22s, one of the more, like, easily survivable munition types.
Hello, I'm back.
Even in real life, not just in, like, game mechanics, but in real life as well. Getting shot with a 9mm, generally, as long as it doesn't actually hit a vital, like, piece of you, you're probably going to be okay in the end. Let's see, do you have...
I have returned.
No,
Yes, welcome back, Nick.
Thank you. Can I just say that using the chat on my phone sucked because it seems like the send button and the backspace button are next to each other. So every single time, so that's why I sent like half messages sometimes because I meant to hit backspace.
I was curious if, like,
yeah, I meant
you're
to
just
hit...
doing some weird texting and driving thing, or if you're like, it was like a half-formed thought that you forgot to finish.
Oh, what the fuck?
I know none of y'all could see that, but Ray was sitting in Nick's chair and just turned around and literally attacked his butt. Like, just stood up and clawed him right on the ass.
Yeah, she dug her claws right in my ass. Hung there for a few seconds.
Anyway,
but yeah, I meant to hit backspace and it would hit send, and that's why some of my messages are only getting half through. Also, I did look for your vanilla Coke, but surprisingly none of their machines had any vanilla Coke in them.
Huh.
Yeah, I checked the checkout lanes. The regular Coke, Coke Zero, no vanilla Coke. The cherry Coke, no vanilla Coke.
Of course.
No, I did not get your Sprite either, Callie.
Wow. You know what? Just because of that, Topher's gonna attack your butt next.
And Cobra's gonna attack my butt.
Yeah, set it right there.
Oh my god. Damn. Alright, plug that in.
Put some in his crystal plate. You don't need that when you have that bulletproof Italian chest hair. Unfortunately, even though his name's Caccino, I don't know if he's Italian.
Did it crash again? Is that why it's in the corner?
Yes.
Okay. Did you remember to turn the volume mixer down?
Yes.
Okay.
It's still on the current version where, yeah, I have the volume turned down, or at least it should be.
Okay. Moving that back to the center. And then
Hey, Nick, aka Daddy, why don't you like Callie?
I like you just fine. I just didn't get your Sprite because I can't even give it to you. You live in fucking Florida or something. No, you live in, what is it? North Dakota? South Dakota?
You live in Florida or something. Or, I mean, you know, North Dakota.
South,
What the f...
South,
Nick,
South Carolina.
Again, three entirely different and separate climates.
I just knew she lived near the coast. She lived on the beach or something. And I also mixed up my Dakotas and Carolinas by accident. Okay, well, listen. I'm going to set up the fucking...
Geography! Myrtle!
Okay. I'm going to... Oh, right, I have to open up the fucking... Right, I have to open up the fucking thing again. The banana. Voice meter banana.
The banana?
The banana. I have to open the banana.
Wow.
I'll open your banana.
Hey!
So much fucking... Okay, so banana's open.
Oh, speaking of fucking and breeding and stuff, what I was trying to mention earlier regarding weapons. So the recharger pistol, it has a microfusion breeder, which essentially means that contained within its own handle, it has a mechanism that allows it to charge and create its own independent microfusion cells without a casing, and then just fire it as a laser.
Okay. I can't hear anything.
Kind of like a almost a nuclear fusion process, if I remember correctly.
Is there any sound?
What?
Don't worry, that happens. Is there any sound coming from the game? Hold on.
There should be. Until you did all this, it was working perfectly fine.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to... Don't hear anything. Don't hear anything.
I also don't hear anything.
Okay. Open Windows sound. Yeah. Okay. Disconnected. Why is it disconnected? Okay, wait, but the aux cord is in there, right?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. If I change this to...
Nick, you just gonna flop out your banana like that?
If I change this to speakers...
Yes, Kelly, it is by definition technically a breeding machine.
Put
but
your...
not that kind of breeding machine.
Put your headphones on real quick.
Headphones on.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
You can't hear that.
Nope. I don't hear nothing. I take that back. I hear the fan running in the background. But I don't hear anything from the game. I don't hear anything from the system. I don't hear anything that's going on.
This is supposed to
Procrastination has
work.
hit its peak. Yeah, so you should continue to have us on stream and procrastinate with us.
Okay. Let me unplug. And then... Okay, I don't hear that either, even though it's on speakers now. Hold on. What is it? Hello? Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna just play a random YouTube video. Okay. Nothing. It's on the volume mixer, the sound settings. It's on speakers. So, what about that? Why is this not working now?
I don't know.
I don't understand. Okay. Headphones?
Perk added to.
It's not coming out of the speakers.
Why is it coming out of the speakers if I have it set to the headphones?
Ay.
What? Huh?
$5.
Okay. Headphones.
Patreon tier.
What? What? What?
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
What now?
I have it set on headphones and it's still coming out of the speakers.
Oh boy.
What is happening?
Oh.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Rain. Not right now, baby.
Oh. God.
What the fuck? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any...
I don't know, man. Like I was telling Chad while you were gone, this requires people who are much smarter than me to figure the fuck out.
Now I can't hear anything.
Callie said, dang, Nick, for a purple cat, you really act like an orange cat.
I'm not a purple cat.
It's spreading.
What does internal master clock mean?
And
What the fuck is an eternal... What the fuck's an internal master clock? Rain, get down.
I'm sorry, is your microphone audio software connected to the fucking clock on your computer? I don't hear anything now.
I also don't hear anything. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Wait, hold. Put on your headphones.
They're not connected.
Oh, right.
Including my thoughts.
Can you hear it from a speaker though?
On the book.
No, I only hear it from your monitor.
My monitor?
This area here. Yes, I only hear the sound from here. Maybe that, but I don't hear it out of this one. Is my
What
point.
the fuck? Doesn't... What? What? Might need a restart? Well, I can't restart in the middle of our stream.
Oh, I just wanted to play my weird apocalyptic cowboy game. Oh, jeez.
I'm streaming though, Callie. I can't restart my PC while we're streaming. Oh my god.
I don't even hear that anymore now.
I put it on headphones and I started playing and it's not even coming out of my headphones.
The whole PC.
So,
Oh yeah. My weird cowboy, my weird post-apocalyptic cowboy game that has Italian guys and robots. Kylie's telling you to just do it. Just do it! Don't let your dreams stay dreams! That didn't work. That didn't work. What the fuck is going on?
why? I guess we just... I guess we just need to stick with the wired headphones. Because for some reason this is not working.
Stupid.
Why is it so hard just to connect two wireless headphones to one PC? It shouldn't be that hard! It shouldn't be that hard!
I'm assuming it's because of some kind of like weird limitation with the technology we're using to try and achieve it. I'm assuming that generally speaking, the way Bluetooth works is unless your like station, your computer or whatever, your input device has multiple like connection ports, you know, like digitally for the various frequencies and whatnot for them to be able to connect to each other, that it's going to have a hard time having multiple devices paired to the same PC because it's not optimized for that. It's only paired to have essentially one microphone and one like headset per PC console.
Why?
Because
Why,
they don't expect you to be using a standard PC console for streaming multiple people. One person streaming with one headphone and microphone is one thing, but multiple people trying to do that is...
Well, but like, not even true for streaming purposes, right? But what if you just wanted to, like, fucking watch a movie or something, and you didn't want to disturb your other members of your house, or I don't know, so you want to put on headphones, so it's just the two people watching a movie on a computer.
Then one of you can get fucked, and only one person gets to hear the movie.
Yes, Callie?
Capitalism, man. They intentionally go out of their way to fuck you over in every possible way because it makes them money.
Easy fix Discord. John doesn't use Discord.
Also, Discord just announced yesterday they're adding AI.
Well, they're also doing...
oh, not only that, but also a couple months ago, they had a 1 trillion fucking account data breach. So yeah, and also now they're implementing facial recognition ID software.
Yeah.
That's being implemented by a guy that's literally part of the fucking Israeli regime.
Yeah.
Because they now own Discord. And they're going to be using that to not only train their own AI models, but they're also going to be taking all the facial recognition software and using it to look for people on Discord that they're already compiling lists of. And also they're going to take all your private information and fucking sell it to other like data brokers so you could get more ads. Like, it's... everything's going to shit as quickly as it possibly fucking can because apparently the people with all the money in the world still don't have enough.
But the idea is put the game on a video call and then you can hear it. Okay.
I am breathing.
Can I...
Callie, but I'm so fucking fed up with just all the stupid shit in this world.
Me too, honestly.
It's a really, really stupid time to be alive.
If I'm the one streaming the game, though, well, I wouldn't be able to hear it because I'm the one streaming it. Because John's not on Discord, so I would be streaming it to...
yourself.
Myself. Use phone.
Second account. Use phone. Do you not have a backup account?
No, I don't. Why would I have a backup account? I never did.
Reasons? You're a big time YouTuber now. You need backup accounts for like.
Am I a big time YouTuber?
Yeah, you need secondary accounts for all your stuff. So this way, if one gets hacked, you have a backup to be able to kind of like.
I should always have one. Mainly because all the hacking.
Yeah.
Ugh. That just seems like a lot of effort.
You don't have to do anything with it. You just need to create literally just backup account.
I guess. Okay, well, first we need to figure out what we're doing right now.
In the meantime,
I got the aux cord.
And right now, we can't figure out how to get it to work. So, in the meantime, can we just go back to using either the one set of headphones or the regular speakers from these,
yeah,
and just play that way?
Yes, I do have the aux cord splitter. I have the splitter, but that requires 2 headphones connected to the splitter through aux cables. And this
mine will connect. Will yours?
No, because this headphone does not have an aux cord. I mean, it might.
It doesn't have an aux cord input.
No, it doesn't have an aux cord input. That's the charger.
Okay, and there's no aux to USB like compatibility thing.
No.
No, we don't have any wired headphones anymore because...
I mean, technically I still have them, but they're broken. I mean, they're... Okay, so one of them's kind of all torn up. That's one that you don't like using.
The SpongeBob ones. I fucking hate them. The sound quality on them is okay, but yes, they're all torn to shit, and I keep finding bits in my hair.
Yeah. The other one, one of the paddings for the ear fell off.
Oh, yeah. Like, the inner, ear part just fell out.
Yeah.
So now he doesn't have anything to, filter stuff against his ear. It's just the raw, plastic of the
technically I could reattach it, but it's, difficult to. I do not have earbuds either. I don't like earbuds. I specifically wear headphones. I don't like things going inside my ear.
I only use my earbuds on rare occasions at work. And even then, I don't really use them all that often. Topher, help!
Topher's gone. Topher...
I know.
Okay.
And I am sad.
If I close this... and then go back and switch this to speaker...
Don't click don't allow. You need those.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay. So the speaker's working.
Regular speakers.
That's right. Okay.
So just go back to the game and we'll just play normally.
Hold on. I'm gonna test this, and now I'm gonna put it on my headphones. Okay.
Okay, it's coming through your headphones the way it should.
Sorry, what? Can you hear that? Okay, no, it is coming through my headphones.
Yeah, that's... Yes, Nick, that's what you have it set to.
Yes, I know. I'm just making sure it was coming through my headphones and not the monitor or something.
Oh, well.
Okay, so. Okay. So. Okay, wait. Oh, actually, plug this back in.
Okay.
Wear it.
Okay.
See if you can hear. I'm gonna put it back on speakers. Right, I clicked out of the video. Okay, testing. Okay. Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yes, you can hear that.
Only in my right ear, but yes, I do.
Only in your right ear?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, is that... Maybe it might be just the video. Hold on, let me click a different video.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's working. Okay, so if I get fucking old headphones...
Nick, where's the spoingies? You use the aux cord with John's that connect both to the splitter.
Wait, what?
Callie says, okay, then we seem to only have one real solution. Nick, where's the spoingies? I'm assuming in reference to the SpongeBob headphones or something.
Oh, the SpongeBob ones.
Then we use the aux cord with my headphones. Then we connect both to the splitter.
Okay. So these are the old headphones I used to use, as you can see.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I was just showing you.
I'm well aware. I know that they fell off. I was the one explaining that to Callie.
Rain. You know what? Fine. Say my closet. What is this? In there.
John got it. I cannot see. No camera. I understand, Callie. Nick is having a moment.
I'm autistic.
That too.
You don't need a camera where we're going.
I'm bi. And autistic. And I have ADHD. And I'm epileptic.
I'm asexual and aromantic and agender and autistic and ADHD.
You're agender?
I mean, I might as well be. I still go by he/him pronoun because it's just easier, but I like gender is like a concept, a social construct that I don't really care about.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Jan's pan and depressed.
Oh my god.
Bunny, she, her.
These headphones are so small.
I go by he, they.
I also go by he, they, actually. I just... yeah.
Not only because, recognition of the fact that, like, there's validity to having femininity as a masculine person, but also that it's just grammatically correct that if you're referring to me in the third person, instead of saying he, you might sometimes refer to me as they or them.
Well, I go by he, they, not because...
how English works.
Yeah. I don't mind, like, cross-dressing. Obviously, I've had my character cross-dress a few times, but I definitely don't want to be referred to as she, her. That it does not fit with me, personally. He, they, though, perfectly fine with.
I'd be okay with cross-dressing. Or wearing, like, dresses or skirts and kilts and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe not a kilt, because that's like, a very much, like, Scottish-specific kind of traditional thing.
I could wear a kilt. I'm part Scottish.
I thought you were Italian.
I am.
Or, I'm sorry, Sicilian.
I am. I'm Sicilian, Irish, Scottish, and German.
Wow, you just got the fucking clusterfuck of bad, didn't you?
I guess. Anyway, we have our headphone situation.
I need a one that turns my Audi into an innie. So, you aren't anything. Eh?
I'm not anything? What do you mean by that? Okay.
There are doctors that have wands that could turn your Audis into innies, but it's unfortunately a rather expensive spell. Requires a lot of material components and time.
So, John.
You have everything. Therefore, you have nothing.
Damn, I can't believe it. Our headphone situation should be fixed now, though. I believe.
Well, ask Achino something and...
I have a couple more questions? Or...
No, go ahead and say that's all I have for now. I don't hear nothing.
Fuck! Okay, why don't we hear the game? Because we could hear that video, right?
Edward, Elric, when you do this. I mean, to be fair, I hear that.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Okay, so it's the game that we can't hear.
To be fair, I did turn off. Well, no, because you should still be able to hear the talking because I turned off only I turned off the radio and the music.
Open volume mixer. Okay.
It's still 20, the way it should be. Nothing's changed, so it should still be. Yeah, I don't hear him talking now.
Okay,
Game might need to restart.
We might need to restart the game. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. We can do that. Okay. How do I exit this dialogue?
Edward is just a pretty boy with a metal arm,
okay.
Which is objectively a really cool personality trait, but he's also kind of a huge ass.
Okay, we're exiting the game.
Give the game percussive maintenance. Yes! I love that idea.
We're gonna open the game again.
Also, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's actually a perk somewhere. I don't remember what game it is, but yeah, that's percussive maintenance. It's definitely a perk in something. So it basically means that every time you go to interact with buildings and whatnot, you could smack them to repair damage. Nick, if you were in Discord right now, I would come heckle you in person.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I don't hear anything right now, but that just might be because it's a quiet area. I hear the menu sounds.
Okay.
Okay,
we're back in it.
okay.
Okay.
I hear! Fantastic!
Let's go! Let's fucking go! We're finally playing the game proper with headphones on. These headphones are really short though, so you kind of have to stretch your arms above my legs. Is this...
It's fine.
It's not very comfortable, is it?
It's fine.
Are you sure?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I forgot where I'm going. I need to go... Is it upstairs, I think?
Oh my, just give
Because I
him a gentle caress on the inner thigh. Nah, John's got a girlfriend.
basically a wife, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not...
She might be into it. I don't think she is.
I highly doubt that. Where are you motherfuckers?
I got kicked out of Ultralux the other day. Man.
Here. Can you reach better?
Yes, you.
Who are you?
Okay.
Are you able to reach better now? I moved slightly. Is that as far as you can go? I mean, this works, kinda.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Do you want me to... Would it be better if I moved... If we swap your seats around? Would that be better?
Probably.
So I'm gonna move...
Okay, I'm gonna just set those there for right now.
This way here. Your headphones. I'm gonna scooch back here. I would pay to be a fly on the wall right now. This is comfortable.
All right. You would pay to be a fly on the wall right now? It wouldn't be worth it.
I mean, I'll still take your money anyway.
Wow.
Hey, man, we gotta eat, right?
I mean, true. Somehow we still have 5 viewers, even though we haven't played the game in like half an hour.
They're here for us. They're here for us fucking around and trying to figure things out.
Well, Callie is at least.
Yeah.
Okay, Conchita's a minute.
Pacino what? Are you kidding me? He must...
You don't come here for the game, so true.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number.
I don't know if he would really care, but I'm gonna go ahead and take this speech check anyway, because XP.
Great. So I'm fucked either way.
Damn.
I lost karma because I lied?
I guess so.
But he's a terrible person. He's whatever. The karma system in these games is always odd. Okay. What can you tell me about the guns?
Them in a little utility section down off the basement.
Okay.
Man, I can barely hear the game.
But I know
How loud is it for you?
I could barely hear him talking now. Yeah.
What to do?
I've made a lot of
turn it up.
contacts over the years.
Can you hear it?
Browsing
Okay,
friends
Callie,
can
how
tell a
well
few
can you hear the
get
game?
hands on just about anything. Mostly, I've been calling in every last favor I have.
It's a little bit quiet. Okay. Open volume mixer. Alt tab. Right click. Volume mixer.
I know how to open a volume mixer.
Turn it to 20.
That's why I had it at 20. Why did you?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Anyway.
There we go. Okay, that's better.
Couple more questions. How do you get him in the
I'm pretty
script?
proud of myself. It's the whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He marked some containers as food and medical. From there, it took just a couple of.
Here we go. No, don't worry. We fixed it pretty easily. I mean, it's still a little quiet, but it's not too bad. It was way better than what it was before. Oh my god, are you turning it up again?
I'm going to turn it up just a little bit more. Let's try 30.
30?
Okay. Is that okay?
Well, we need to hear something.
As a little pet project, I've been making some.
That sounds fine to me.
Okay.
How's it sound? Yeah, how's it sound on stream?
It can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it.
Does it overpower us?
Praise me, I can hopefully do some.
Yeah, that's very good. Okay.
End up dead or in jail. Thermite is a mix of rust and aluminum dust. If you add it gives off enough heat to melt through just about any.
Okay, so I do know from a previous experience that I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that if we have him set up the thermite, then he dies in the process, which I don't really care about, but I'm pretty sure it does end up in bad karma. However, if we go and destroy the thermite, or destroy the weapons with the thermite ourselves, then he'll essentially just, like, get the fuck out of here. And, I mean, I don't really care, but, like, at the same time...
So, okay, so when you say he'll get the fuck out of there, what do you mean?
Like, as in, he gives you the thermite to destroy the weapons, you go blow them up, and then he leaves, never to be, like he immediately leaves Vegas.
Okay.
I'm assuming he returns to somewhere in either the NCR, or...
Is it a problem if he leaves?
No.
So, I mean...
At least not to my knowledge. As far as I'm aware, this is basically the end of anything significant that happens with him.
I don't see why we should kill him if we don't have to.
Okay. Here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored.
Can you just take the guns?
There's the thermite on the crates in the room.
Unfortunately, no.
Switch outside the room to kick off a
What about Yaxa level of mixed? Okay, what does that mean? You have to elaborate a bit more than that, Callie.
As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near
Yeah, so
the bosses find out.
He's leaving.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't even like to. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never blacked. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me. I keep a little switchblade tucked away. That night, mostly buff out, I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down. Like I said...
You're actually playing to have good levels of mixed audio. Okay, good.
When I saw the body, I started screaming. They offered...
Okay, I know I just got back. However, I am going to... leave again because my body is telling me it is time to use the bathroom.
Alright, yeah, so he immediately ran off.
I will be right back.
I need to now go confront fucking the other guy. What's his name? Clandon? Can I can. Fantastic.
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
Oh. Okay, thank you, random thug guy. Are you? No. You, Clandon, you motherfucker.
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room. Casino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something? Little bit of...
Okay, so you're not going to be useful. So, if I remember correctly, I think I need to go into his room. And
Keeping quiet.
yeah. Let's see. He's got a safe in here somewhere. That if I remember correctly, I need to. It's downstairs. Check that. Whiskey. Hell yeah. Shot glass. No, nothing. Nothing. This is safe in the room somewhere. Here, up to you. Let's see. No. Anywhere. Cigarettes. Okay, maybe it is downstairs. Wine. Wine. Is it not this room? Wait. No, it's over here in his room somewhere. There's a... This may not actually be his room. This might just be where he's hanging out at the moment. Oh! That's nice. Oh, right. Oh, no, okay. Okay, dirt. Okay, data, quest. More cleaning does for the family. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's all he's saying. I need to go back and talk to Cachino first? Is that what? Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna...
Fiends are bad for business.
Pop back over here, and then... Is this the door? Yeah, so... Yes, I need you to...
Sitting tight.
Wait there for a little bit, because I'm pretty sure if I go down here, this is where all the weapons and shit are. Why not? That's all the thermite placed down, so now all I gotta do is the door. I still find it funny that the Nick is in the litter pan, basically. Look at you being a bad guy. Bad guy? I didn't do nothing bad. I just snuck around a little bit. Behind the bookshelves? Oh, yes, and I did forget to take my weapons. Stealing? I stole a magazine. I didn't even steal it. I just took it off of the counter it was sitting on. Fantastic. So the weapons are gone. Trike's already out of here. I've got to go fucking back upstairs to that suite and find the fucking... what's the goddamn word? Ah, yes. Follow.
Let's roll out then.
Wrong button. Elevator to suites. Okay, so... Stole schmall. Any motherfucker, where the hell are you? Yeah, okay, so you said, is it... Never had a companion in a Bethesda game? I mean, that does seem a little odd, but not necessarily the weirdest. I'll definitely take the Nuka-Colas. Empty whiskey, regular whiskey, fantastic. More whiskey. I like how he just doesn't give a shit. Oh, he's not looking, that's why he doesn't. He literally can't see me doing all this, okay. So, behind the bookshelves. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, so in the room behind the bookshelves. Wrong side. Oh, it's behind this dress. Okay, okay, so I cannot open that. Not one voluntarily. The ones that are quest-based. Right. And the ones that are quest-based are automatically given to you and stuff like that. Yeah, that makes sense. As for a voluntary, like, other companion and whatnot to just run around the world and explore and fight with you, I mean, again, that's not, like, the weirdest. I don't think I've bumped into anybody else who has ever had that situation, but that's definitely not the weirdest thing ever. You can go the entirety of several Bethesda games without ever bumping into any potential, like, companions to recruit, especially if you don't know who they are or what to say. So, skills. My lockpick is currently nowhere near where it needs to be. Yeah. Hello, wife of mine. Dear Catherine. Regular Coke.
They didn't have vanilla.
I know, Nick told me the same thing.
You got you something?
No, so we were having trouble with our speakers and headphones and audio stuff.
Are you live right now?
Yes. Nick's in the bathroom. Anyway, so we were having issues getting our headphones and stuff to work with the Bluetooth settings and the volume mixer. So Nick ran out to go get another aux cord to put with more our splitter to make the headphones work, and there was about 20 to 30 minutes or so of just chaos trying to figure out how to get everything to work. We now have it set up. So yeah, while he was at Walmart, I asked if he could possibly get me a bottle of vanilla Coke or something, and he said that while he was there, he didn't see like any at all.
Okay.
So
I also got me some shoes. Love you, bye.
Love you too. Bye. Let's see. Could have had them, but it would lower your awesomeness. I mean, I guess. But to be fair, there's like these really, really cool, awesome fantasy movies based around, you know, a group of like 10-ish or so friends venturing across the entirety of the countryside fighting shit together. And they're all pretty awesome in their own right, so... Elden Ring together? Is that an expansion or a DLC thing? A mod. So what does it do compared to? Because regular Elden Ring's still like co-op playable like other Dark Souls games, right? It doesn't. Wait, you're region locked in Elden Ring? So if you play it in like North America, for instance, you can't like squad up with somebody who's in like Europe or Asia or something? Or is it even more restricted than that? So like somebody in the US couldn't play with somebody in like Mexico or Canada for some weird reason. Oh, there's a specific region in the game where you can only play co-op? You can't just do the whole game? At least, I guess, for Elden Ring. Because I know in Dark Souls 3, that was like a really big thing, is that you can call in people at pretty much any time, and they'll either help you or hinder you, depending upon who they are, I guess, but... and there's a... You have to unsummon, go to the region, and then if I summon you, you can't... What? You can't follow... That's so weird! That's so silly!
Serious shit going
Why
on
would you...
CR and Legion.
Why? The whole point of it being a giant, like, open-world, explorable game, and then having co-op is so that you could go run around and explore the entirety of the game together, yes? That's... What? Why? What? I'm sorry. John.exe is stopped functioning.
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
Alright, Kachino, Trent's out of the way.
What can I do for you? Whoa, you managed to pull... Now we cut... As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room.
No, because I want to be there to...
Hurry and get ready.
Okay. So, can I still... Data quiz. Okay, so I didn't have to do the thing with Landon. The guns are destroyed anyway, so... I don't want Kachino to take him out by himself because... if I try to do that, he's probably gonna get gunned down almost immediately. Also, there's a funny thing where if I go in with him, I could talk to one of the bosses and convince him that the other boss is working against him the whole time, and then they'll shoot each other, and then we could just blast the last guy ourselves. Let's see. Mod also prevents you from being unsummoned when you beat a boss. Interesting limitations for the stock game. Wait, so if you go and beat a boss together, then your co-op partner can't leave without, like, just, like, turning off their game or something, or... Gotta blast him in the face. Yes. Yes, we are. Really hard and really fast.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest you... Some word. Take a seat on the top.
He just fucking...
Wouldn't say no to Stimpack.
I'm gonna clip.
Okay. That's Big Sal and Nero taken care of. I really thought that was gonna go a different route, but you know, whatever, that's fine. That's where... why do I have 2050 weight? That's kind of wild. Sure, I'll take that as well.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry it took so long.
It's all good.
Anyway, I was hearing the conversation, and yeah, John, all Dark Souls games, including 3 and Elder Scrolls, are single player with an asterisk. The asterisk is you can summon other people online, like in specific areas, like right before bosses, you can fight the boss together. But that's like as far as it really goes. And if you want to do it with a specific friend, your friend has to get into the game and go to where that boss is and then offer themselves as a summon. And then the person who is fighting the boss has to go and find the specific friend among a list of other people also offering themselves as summons and find specifically your friend to summon, and then you two can fight that boss together. And that's how it works. And that's the only way you
I'm
can...
sorry, can you repeat that?
Oh my god.
I was paying attention to things in the game.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so every single Elder Scrolls game, or sorry, every single Dark Souls game and Elder Scrolls are all single player with an asterisk.
Right.
And the asterisk is you can play with a friend, but you can only get them as like a summon, and only in specific areas, like right before bosses, so you can fight the boss with them. So, and the way to do it is that your friend has to go to the area where the boss is and offer themselves as a summon, and then you have to go and to that boss area, and there will be other people offering themselves as summons, and you have to find specifically your friend to summon among the other people also offering themselves as summons.
Why?
Because that's just how it works.
That's so stupid. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh. Why? Why would you implement it that way? That's like the worst way you could go about doing that.
Because it's a single player game with an asterisk.
But if you just make it like readily playable co-op available as soon as you get out of the tutorial or something, or even from the very beginning, that's gonna go a lot smoother for the people who do want to play together.
Nope, only against bosses.
That doesn't... But why? Why would you want a guy to run around with you only to fight the boss and not to, like, travel between the different areas? They're just companionship to have someone run around and tell you what's what, or explore things together, or just...
It's basically
someone
just...
for company, even.
It's basically just so you can get help with the boss, so you're not stuck on the boss for however long if you're having...
But that's the main selling point of the game, is the brutal difficulty of the bosses.
Well, actually, you make... It's as hard as you want it to be, so... Yeah. So that,
no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Okay, so
the
actually,
game is brutally difficult. That's the whole fucking point of a Souls game.
They actually make it so that way there are some builds that make the game easier to play.
Well, yes, of course. Every fucking game has a meta.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they put in these systems because there are some Dark Souls players who are like, oh, I won't play. I'm not gonna play with this moveset because that just makes the game easy, and I don't want the game to be easy. And like they actually kind of like look down on the people who use those kind of movesets. And dude, there's a whole subset of people who...
I know what a fucking meta is.
I know
why people are pretentious about Dark Souls bullshit.
In Elder Scrolls, there are also NPC summons, so like not real humans. They're helper summons, right? And they do actually make the bosses a lot easier if you use them, but a lot of people will refuse to use them because they think it defeats the purpose of the game being brutally difficult. But the developers never actually the developers will only want you to have as much difficulty as you want to have. There are ways to make it not as difficult. It's the Dark Souls games are only as difficult as you make them.
Sure, if you say so. I completely disagree with that, but all right.
Trust me, I've read
the design philosophy. They go out of their way to make it intentionally difficult.
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
Yes and no.
There is no making the game as difficult as you want because there is a certain skill.
Yeah, I know. There is, and there's no.
There is a skill for you have to
and there is no difficulty settings in the traditional sense. Where like, you know, oh, easy, harder, normal, whatever. But
it's a Japanese boss-based grind game.
They do.
The whole point is you got to go kill various enemies.
Yeah, I know. But there are ways
to create better weapons to get marginally better to go back and fight the boss.
There are ways.
That's the whole point.
To make the game easier that they put in the game intentionally that some people don't like.
Well, yeah. Of course, there are going to be ways to make the game easier. I'm not denying that. But I'm just saying that, like, the game itself, mechanically, is designed to be difficult.
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no? Yes. There is no.
Yes.
The game is designed to be difficult. Yes, you can make it easier, but there is no real easy mode in the traditional sense.
Yeah, I know. But, like, like certain classes,
like I just mentioned, you can buy
magic
or you can get weapons and equipment to make you marginally better at a given thing.
There are certain classes that kind of...
But unless you spend your souls and level up, you're not going to get any better.
Certain classes...
And it's all incremental.
There are certain
thing.
There are certain classes that can actually...
There are no classes!
In Dark Souls?
No, all of your skills are based on which weapon you're using.
In Dark Souls, there are classes.
What? Since when?
There's like the magic casters. There's like the naked guy. What are they called? The malnourished or whatever.
What?
Like, you choose the class at the beginning of the game.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah. But there are some classes that can actually break the game and make it super easy.
How? How? The only time I see anything game-breaking regarding anything Dark Souls related that includes Elden Ring and Demon Souls, the original, is whenever someone's already a super high level and they know all the lore and the secret tricks and everything about the game, and they're essentially a speedrunner without actually completing speedrun challenges. That's the only time the game actually gets broken. From an average player like myself, or you, or anybody in our friend group, really, who's not super mega into Dark Souls, doesn't have the same competency and level to min-max for the meta build that gets them through the game that easy.
If you know what you're doing.
Did I not just say?
Well, I don't even mean like having the skill know what you're doing. I just mean like if you know like how the classes work and all that stuff and how magic works.
Yeah, did I not just get through explaining that if you know what you're doing, you can min-max everything to be at the super game-breaking meta level?
Yes.
But the average player, like myself, is not going to know all of that.
Sure, but you could look it up. I'm just saying, you can make it, you can play a Dark Souls game and not have as much difficulty as people typically will have.
To get to that level, to that ability, you have to grind to get there in the first place. So yes, you're going to experience difficulty before you ever reach that.
Not necessarily. There are ways, like I said, there are ways to break the game if you set up your character in a certain way.
If you know about it, yes.
And like not even
the average person, like myself, is going to experience a brutally difficult game.
Ellie says it's pretty easy to understand.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, this is just another conversation where I'm wrong and nothing fucking matters.
Oh no, I understand.
No, you don't. Because you're intentionally being obtuse and misunderstanding me. I'm not going to be a way to tell me that I'm wrong.
No, listen. I know Dark Souls has been advertised.
It's the notoriously one of the most difficult series of games in the entire fucking world.
Yeah, that's how it's been advertised. That's how most people understand it to be. But
because they experience it and play it and go, wow, this is really fucking hard.
It doesn't necessarily have to be that way.
I am aware it doesn't have to be. Oh my God.
If you want, I'm just saying, if you want to, you can make it an easy game. If you want to. Most people won't.
No, you can't. By default, you cannot make it an easy game unless you go out of your way to break it. And even then, that requires obtaining either New Game Plus materials or having, like, essentially a previous save file that you just transfer a bunch of shit to and then upgrade
you can
yourself.
do it with a new game.
Okay, fine. Dark Souls 1, how do I just plow through everything with basically a single hit?
I don't know about a single hit, but you can look up.
I don't want to go look up guides. I want to be able to play the game the way I want to play it. Guy with big armor, two-handed sword, beating the shit out of everything in front of me.
And you're perfectly allowed to do that.
Yes. Unfortunately, because that's the way the game was designed, it's going to be brutally fucking difficult for me, because there's no, like...
But the developers did put in adaptive difficulty.
What?
I watched a whole video about it.
No?
Yeah. There, like I said, there are ways to make the game easier. Like if you want to be...
What the fuck does that mean, adaptive difficulty?
Because...
Dark Souls doesn't have adaptive difficulty. Everything's set to brutally hard. 10 out of 10 on the fucking difficulty meter the entire time. The only way it gets easier is by you upgrading yourself with your skill points and your souls and upgrading your bits and pieces of your armor at a time.
Listen, I watched a whole
video. It's a grind fest, like a lot of these kinds of games tend to be.
It can
That's
be.
the reason why it turns into such a long game requiring, 100+ hours to beat in some cases.
But there are
because you have to grind for your materials to slightly and slowly upgrade your weapons and your armor and your skills to be able to go and fight the bigger, badder bosses later in the game a little bit easier than you normally would if you didn't do all those upgrades.
Yes. And no.
There is no. What?
Okay, listen, I watched a video on this. Dark Souls is a brutally difficult game, but the developers also put in ways to make the game easy. If you know how to, you have to set up your character in certain ways, but they intentionally put in certain ways that you can make the game less difficult if you are struggling.
Like what?
Like the classes, like there's certain, like with the certain magics. I watched a video about it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, see, you went and watched a video about how to create a meta build to get through everything as easily as possible without actually paying attention to what it requires to set up that class.
I can't explain it.
Just because you can doesn't mean that everybody will.
I can send you. Well, obviously, most people play the game because they want the challenge. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be that way. It doesn't matter. We can just keep playing. I'm gonna side with John on this one. The game is designed to be difficult. Yes, it is, but the developers also put in a way to make it less difficult if you really want to. I watched a video about it. I can't recite the video by memory, but I watched a video about it.
But also, what if the meta build that you're talking about isn't even something I have any interest in? Well, yes, it will make the game easier for the people who want to go down that route.
Do it. That's why most people don't do it, because most people play the game because they want the challenge.
Well, no, you're talking about using spells and shit. I almost exclusively avoid spells wherever possible.
And most people who play Dark Souls also do that.
I like my big armor and big swords. I like being in the face, stabbing people and throwing them at other people. Like,
what Smash Cass already? Damn.
She's actually not a. There's not really any romanceable companions in New Vegas. That it was developed before they started kind of doing that, unfortunately. Anyway,
are we just gonna sit here arguing about Dark Souls?
I just. You're pissing me off.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't seem like you are.
I am.
Because you keep going on and on and on, trying to make this point that doesn't make any sense, because you've already agreed that, yes, the game is meant to be difficult.
I watched a video on it, but I can't explain. I would just have to, show you the video, because I'm not good at explaining things.
Cass, why are you...
Well, now that I'm free, I'd like to pay my respects to the...
New Vegas Smasher Pass. Nah, Red Lucy, only head baddie you can fuck.
Not sure if I chose it or it chose me. Still, I'm guessing I got... Used to call me Whiskey Rose back west, before I punched... Yeah, on account of my... Won most of those fights, too. It's all in how you drink it. There's usually a bar in Sometimes I have to brew it. Yeah. What else do you... Get me some
Just did the Gamera quest yesterday. I hate them. Sorry, the Gamera? What's a Gamera?
Have some fun.
Huh?
Just did the Gamera quest yesterday. I hate him.
Gamora?
Gamora?
That's the name of the casino where I currently dealing with the Omertas.
Oh, I see. Is she the only redhead you can smash? I don't think you can smash any character in this game.
Technically you can, actually. Yes, there is a person here that you can have sex with. I'm pretty sure you could just pay her too, because I think she's a prostitute, and then she's also got a side quest where you can go essentially reunite her with her lover and set her free.
Are there any in-game benefits to smashing with her?
I'm trying to remember. I think there is, but I honestly don't remember.
Because I'm maybe this is just me being asexual, but if there are no benefits to smashing someone in a game, then what's the fucking point? like okay, I can have sex with this person in the game. Cool, I guess, but why? What, like, For what purpose?
Some people enjoy the idea. I don't know. All the three of the people that were recruiting for the atomic Wrangler or whatever, the other casino that we're hiring.
Yeah.
That we're working for. If we go and hire all their sex people, we can have sex with them in the casino.
Okay, but why?
Some people like the idea. Yeah, a black screen and moaning noises.
Oh,
and you get the well-rested perk.
Can't you do that just by sleeping in any bed?
Actually, I don't know if you can get well-rested.
Like all the Wastelands CDs. God.
It's like the worst Pokemon game.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Alright, so Kachina's now in charge of this. I'm out. Let's go fucking... Let's get the hell out of here. Data quest. Yeah, we'll go investigate her. Caravan thing.
Welcome back to Gamora.
So you want to follow the canon ending, which is Yes Man and the Courier taking over New Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay. And... Oh. And the game crashed.
Oh. Alright. Reload. You only get new herpes on the New Vegas Brazilian Strip.
You could get fisted by a robot. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
His
name is Fisto.
But why would you want that?
Because it's a robot that could fist you.
Yeah, but what if it malfunctions? What if one of the joints pinches the inside of your arse?
No. It's not like an actual fist. It's a drill.
What? That's even worse.
What? It's a screw. That screws.
That sounds unpleasant.
It's made of rubber and silicone. It's really big, and instead of vibrating, it twists.
I don't trust the machines.
Fair.
I'm robophobic.
You're robophobic? The dildozer has feelings.
Question is, why wouldn't you want it? Because it's a robot doing it. I don't trust the robots, man.
Sounds like a personal issue.
I never understood people who were into the FNAF animatronics. Like, I get, on one hand, I get it because furry, but then I would want them to be like the actual animal that they're based off of, not the actual robots. You know? Like, I don't want them to be the animatronics. I want Foxy to be an actual fox. You know?
Yeah. I can kind of understand like a cyborg sort of thing, you know, like a mixture of like biological and mechanical parts.
Yeah, protogens,
synths, stuff like that. That's fine. I get that.
Because protogens are still organic. Synths, I mean,
okay, it depends upon your definition of synth, like which version you're going with, because some are completely synthetic, like machines. Others are synthetic, well, organic.
Yeah. The furry ones? Okay, yeah.
Amogus.
So it's...
Amogus?
Do you care if it's in the corner? Because I can move back to the center.
I don't care.
Okay.
Synth Avatar version. Avatar the Blue Cat people or Avatar the Last Airbender?
I mean, I wouldn't really be into either, to be honest, because Avatar... Well, for one, he's underage.
Whoa! No!
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Why did you even... No!
Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't be into it.
I mean, I guess I don't know why you felt the need to point that out, but, you know...
And Avatar the Blue people, they're just too humanoid for me.
They're not cat enough for you?
Yeah.
But they're blue and they have tails.
Yeah, but they all
cat teeth.
They're just
and
too
cat
human.
ears.
Like they have like the flat human faces
and hair.
And they also have the human feet too. Like they don't even.
Yeah. Yeah, like Wilcog says, blue cat baddies.
But they're not cat enough. They're
Big,
too
busty
human.
blue
They're
bitches.
too human. And I need them to be more cat-like.
Fucking furry.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see, you're in better condition, so we'll repair you with you, and then do you with you, just a little bit better.
Oh, hold on, Callie is sending me something over Telegram.
Telegram?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, big guy.
What?
Looking for a good time?
Like, I'm like mixed on this because they are kind of hot, but they also are mostly synthetic.
What?
The synths that Callie sent me over Telegram.
Synths from what?
From like the furry. The furry species synth.
What is that? I don't know.
It's like a protogen, but instead of just being like the face, it's like the whole character.
Do they still have biological parts?
And you see that I'm not sure about because I think I've seen some art where they have biological parts, but I've also seen some art where they like
the idea
where they can like change out their parts. So like if they want to have because they're basically robotic. I've seen art where like a synth like takes off.
I mean, yes,
takes off like a canine one and attaches an equine one. You know.
Sure, but also if they're synth, then that means it's because they're synthetic organics, right? So that they would have to be essentially machine created, like humanoid.
They're like protogens, but the whole body instead of just the face.
Okay, but internally, do they have like organs and like?
I don't know.
Organic bits, because that's the only way that it would make them synthetic, right? Or synths as a like species.
Callie says, "Who cares?" You know. Oh, hello. Hold on.
I care.
Hold on. Actually, I'm looking. Dude, this synth's got talons for feet. I'm into that.
I am well aware of your fetish, Nick.
It's got the grabby feet. It's got the grabby feet.
I am well aware. You do not have to explain it to me again.
It's got the grabby, man. I'm sold, actually. You got me. You sold me on the talons. You got me with the talons.
I didn't even mention them. You mentioned them. You pointed them out to me.
Yep, really good mods. That's true. They do.
Okay.
Okay, so actually protogens too. So even though it looks like their mouth is like a screen, they can actually open their screen like a mouth because it's like it's made out of like fucking nanomachines. Like so the screen can open up like a mouse because of the nanomachines. That makes up the helmet or whatever.
I thought the whole thing was that they have like the screen like face and whatnot, but they still have like their lower like organic lower jaw.
No,
right?
No, the whole muzzle.
The whole head is.
Yeah, the whole muzzle head is like a screen, but it's all nanomachine, so it can still they can still open like the screen.
What? But that doesn't make any sense because the whole point of them having a screen face is that the screen shows their digital face, including their mouth.
For vor purposes.
What?
For vor purposes, they can open their screen like a mouth.
What? Nick.
Yeah.
I like vor. Why would I want to see a character get eaten by a machine, though?
Well, it's not gonna digest you. It's just gonna
That takes away from it.
That doesn't?
Yes.
You like digestion?
Yes.
I'm learning. I'm learning new things about you.
I don't know. Something about like a predator eating somebody and then like struggling and then escaping and being digested and turned into either like bigger parts of themselves or like you know just ending up as a giant rope of cum. Like, yeah, I find that kind of hot.
So
not my character specifically.
Yeah. You want to be the one boring, right?
Actually, no.
Oh.
I just like I like seeing it from a third person kind of perspective. I like to see a predator creature eat or vor another creature and then digest them.
I was gonna say because Callie.
I'm not big on the whole like swallowing bit. I prefer that to be like the struggle in the mouth and stuff like that. Yeah, I much prefer that to be like quick.
I'm just saying Callie enjoys being the prey, and Callie is also into being digested.
Nice.
Boar cuck.
I don't know if I word it like that, but
I mean,
I guess.
you said you like watching it from a third person though. So you don't want to be the one boring. You want to watch other people boring.
I don't want to be bored, and I don't want to be the one boring.
So yeah, you be
yes,
kinda,
I like to watch other people.
So yeah, you'd be kind of like a boar cuck. You sit in the corner and you watch other people get bored.
I'm not a cuck. I'm the team manager.
Oh, the team manager. Okay.
Yeah. Boo! Boo! Eat them faster! Rip the limb off!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do admit I do sometimes kind of like a little bit of gore.
Damn. Okay. Sheesh.
Sometimes. What?
Hey, no.
I mean, I just like in general, in like media and stuff. I like to see gore sometimes.
No judgment. No judgment. It's like personally, I'm more into softer stuff, I guess.
Generally, I am too.
Okay.
Like, gore is not like a sex thing to me. I just like that was just a passing comment of like I like to see gore and stuff sometimes. Like,
okay.
Well, shooting people in the head and their brains explode out the back against a wall or something. Like or anything from like Watchmen or The Boys.
Invincible.
Invincible, yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
I like seeing that kind of like weird visceral stuff sometimes.
Okay.
But I don't like that in regards to sexual acts in any capacity.
Okay.
The two are wholly separate ideas.
Fair.
I have ADHD, so it was just a passing thing that I was like, oh yeah, I like that too.
Okay.
Sit there and watch them eat. Gore can make it good. Depends on how it is done. For some people, not a me thing. I do not like pain when it comes to sex.
So you're not a masochist or a sadist?
No.
No. Yeah, me neither. Although, not a masochist or a sadist, but I do enjoy, like,
being dominated.
Yes. Yeah. Like I saw a pic the other day of like, of course it involved paws, and like they were stepping on the person and everything, and they're like, you should know your place. I'm like, oh man, I wish someone would do that to me. I'd say not me either, but that would be a lie. Yeah, I know, Callie. I know. Man, how have we not been fucking demonetized yet?
I'm assuming we already have, so I'm just rolling with it at this point.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, do I could give that to her just in case she runs out of ammo. Sell the shotgun too. I don't really... Should I... We'll keep it. We'll get some ammo for it. We'll keep it.
Wait, did you say an F-bomb in the first 5 minutes? I don't think so.
Wait, is it 3 or 5?
I would do 5 just to be safe.
Okay.
YouTube doesn't carry anything past the first 5. Callie saying YouTube doesn't care about anything past the first 5.
I didn't think so, but yeah.
I mean, I did mark on my channel that my content is not made for kids, so can't be held responsible. She fell in love in the first place. Sorry, it's a song because of can't be held responsible. It made me think of the song that also has those lines as lyrics. You never heard that song? I hear it on the radio sometimes. Well, I did hear it on the radio before my radio fucking broke.
Haha.
Kind of like how my mother didn't care past the first birthday. Wait, what?
Boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
BF. Boyfriend.
Okay. Whew, okay.
No, you're right. The first birthday.
Damn. I mean that too? Damn.
2, and she was already too much.
God.
Just how it be sometimes. Okay, so...
Hell yeah, I made it.
X357s. Do you have any? You don't even have any 357s. Oh.
You want to switch the first monitor to have YouTube in the background instead of theme so it stops scrolling? Alt tab real quick. Click on Firefox. Click on the left one. Click back in the game. That should fix it.
Okay.
How many monitors do you have? I have 2. I've got the game running on one monitor and OBS running on the other monitor, so that's how I see chat and everything.
Okay.
Need more? I don't need more than 2.
Let's just
Inventory.
get the weight.
I have 4 at my main desk. That's too many. Nah. I don't even know what I would do with more than 2, honestly. Like, 2 is a fine number for me. 3 for regular use and a drawing screen. You know what? That is fair. I do technically have a drawing tablet that Melody got me for Christmas one year that I've used, like, twice because it's a pain in the ass to set up.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, okay, so... Okay, never mind. Okay, I see. So then, if I just give her a regular cavalry repeater and all my 257 ammo, will she...
I also have 3 for one for travel. You travel with a monitor?
Let's deal.
Like, you don't just have, like, a laptop for travel, but you bring a monitor with you?
Okay, so I need to...
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Screw it, why not? She'll just run around with... And,
Travel monitors are great, if you say so. Oh wow, that game is lagging a little bit. And things are popping in and out of existence.
Yeah, the draw distance on New Vegas is weird.
Yeah. It has HDR. Remind me what that is?
High definition resolution, or high definition rotoscoping or something like that. Essentially, it's it automatically takes the resolution and tries to convert it over to a higher pixel quality.
High dynamic range. Okay. Are there any settings we can mess with that makes it...
Oh, HDR stands for something else then. I thought it was something completely different.
Wait, are there any settings we can adjust so that way the pop-in isn't as bad?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, maybe like turn the graphics down or something? It's also lagging a lot.
Let's kick this in.
Ah!
Time for some.
Piece of shit. Anyway,
Yeah, can we like turn the graphics down at all and see if it helps? I'm just asking. What does fade even mean?
determines the distance at which things are able to like come into or out of existence.
Ah, I see.
That's pretty much the best I'm going to be able to do is just reduce the draw distance, essentially.
It didn't really seem to do much.
That's because it's... what is it? 20-year-old game?
Yeah. Probably more than that, honestly.
Wait.
Actually, I'll look it up. When did Fallout New Vegas come out? 2010.
Okay, so 15-year-old.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I don't think it's a PC, it's most likely Bethesda string. Yeah.
But, yeah, that's what I was... yeah.
Yeah.
A fucking pull cue. What's with these assholes and all these pull cues? Should sell laser rifles. Cheaper color.
Alright, well that wasn't something I was expecting to see today.
Do I want to ask?
I just opened up the KC Fur chat, and Melody shared a photo of herself on a leash. Like, I don't mean artwork of her character, I mean herself.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Or I guess maybe I should say good girl.
Yeah. Melly's a good girl.
She put a collar on without being asked.
Fair. Callie, why don't you ask Melody to send you the photos herself? you have her on Telegram.
That is a situation for the two of you.
There's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated.
That would be awkward.
When I heard the report
I'm sure she would be glad to share the photos with you.
So close
Probably.
to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp. No idea. Maybe catch the sun in their eyes? Maybe they wanted the caravan to come to them, walk into an ambush. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me.
Damn. I just the game, the frame rate.
You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time.
Probably would be awkward for me, and therefore anxiety-inducing. So yeah. Catley, do you need head pats?
And the caravan.
Come here. Let me give you head pats.
Along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons.
Always,
too.
of course.
Yeah, it's a waste though.
Just the gun popping up.
What's that? There's a problem? You want to go investigate? All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Why do I have 2,000 pounds worth of carry weight?
Oh, I think we edited the game so that way we would, because before, remember, before we kept like having to stop every 5 seconds because we kept running out of weight. So we're like, you know what? Let's just hack the game real quick and give us a decent amount of carry weight.
Oh, that's right, because you're fucking...
It's because we, like, every single 5 minutes we would have to, like, drop things.
That's part of the game, Nick.
Every 5 minutes.
Yes. You're in a post-apocalyptic world. You can only take with you what you have on your person.
It got a
you
bit...
can't carry anything else. Could you physically carry 600 pounds worth of guns?
But this is a video game.
So?
It got annoying.
It's part of the gameplay loop. You go out, get loot, go back to town, sell it off, get your money, buy more weapons and stuff.
It does get annoying.
It's a...
Like literally...
It's an RPG!
I know, but like every 5 minutes...
Also, that entire, like, bridge is completely just blinking out of existence.
Yeah. Give me a face pass later with my paws? Ooh, please do. Oh, but we only gave ourselves 2,000, so that way it wasn't like it's not like
only 2,000.
Yes, only 2,000, but it's not like we gave ourselves infinite carry space. We gave ourselves a decent amount, so that way we probably wouldn't run out, but like not so much where it's like
more energy weapons hit this caravan.
We're just gonna be picking up like literally everything we see.
Let's poke around a bit. So
I remember some of our earlier streams. We spent like fucking 30 minutes to an hour at shops just selling stuff because we needed the carry weight.
No, we didn't spend that much time selling stuff. The only reason why it was like such a long debate was because
looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas, and
I didn't do anything, but okay.
Another spot. Over here along
anyway, what I was trying to say is that
middle of nowhere.
The reason why it's such a big deal for trading stuff is because I wasn't entirely set or sure on what kind of build I was going to go with, what faction I was going to side with, and in desperate need of money to, like... Zelda fan just assume heroes have an infinite prison wallet. Well, that wasn't even the case in the original Zelda games.
It was.
No. You're limited on the amount of furries you can carry around because you've only got like 3 or 4 slots for your inventory. You're limited on the amount of rupees you can carry. You're limited on the amount of magic bar you have.
Okay, but that's not like when it comes to like items though. You don't like you can't. You never come across the thing where like, oh, I can't pick up the raft or whatever because I don't have inventory space. It's like, yeah, sure, you can only carry a certain number of fairies, but
things that are just like given to you as like plot points.
Yeah, but like
bombs, you can only carry 10 of them with you.
Okay,
or
yeah,
you can
but
only
that's
have like 10, you know.
But it's not. It's not like, oh man, I have to get rid of some bombs because I can't pick up the boomerang. You know.
Well, no, because the boomerang's an item you just always have on you.
Right. It's different if there's only it's different if like because you can get all of the items even if you can only carry a certain number of certain items. You can still carry all the items.
I mean, yes.
So that's kind of different.
I mean, yeah. Zelda is a very different kind of RPG from something like
I know
Skyrim or New Vegas.
I know. Okay, so it's like Resident Evil and Silent Hill. You probably haven't played any of those games, have you?
I've played both of them.
Oh,
what?
You have? Okay, I wasn't sure.
I was a huge fan of Resident Evil 5 with Shiva and Chris.
So, in Resident Evil, you have a limited inventory space.
Correct.
In Silent Hill...
it's an inventory management kind of system. So you have your slots where you can have, you know, it's like 40 bullets or whatever per, like, package.
In Silent Hill...
You can only have up to X amount because you still need a place for your weapons to be in and your medicine healing plants.
In Silent Hill, you don't have a limited inventory. You can pick up pretty much everything you see.
Yeah.
So making the comparison to Fallout versus Zelda is kind of like comparing Resident Evil to Silent Hill in terms of inventory.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
About which part?
What do you mean, which part?
Repeat the question.
Comparing Fallout to Zelda in terms of inventory is like comparing Resident Evil to Silent Hill in terms of inventory.
I guess.
I also had a problem with Resident Evil's limited inventory space. Because it's annoying. Like, I get why, but knowing why doesn't make it less annoying. It's like, okay, well, cool. There's a plot item that I need, but oh dang, I'm carrying like one too many things, so now I gotta go backtrack all the way to the item box, put some stuff away, then go and pick up the important item that I need.
Or you could just drop the item where you're at, pick up the story one or plot one, and continue forward.
Can I drop things where I'm at? I never actually tried.
Pretty sure.
Nah. I'm just lazy and stubborn. See, I'm also lazy and stubborn. I'm the kind of person, you know how I like to 100%
That doesn't make
things?
any sense.
You know how
that's
I like
incredibly terrible combination. You can't be both lazy and stubborn.
You know how I like to 100% the games I play?
Yeah.
So with Resident Evil, it marks on the map if you collected every single item in a room, which means I have to collect every single item in the room.
Uh-huh.
So that means I'm clearing out rooms, backtracking to the inventory, going to the next room, grabbing all the items in that room, going back to the item box.
Why?
Because I need to completion, John. Completion. I need to have the map marked that I got everything.
This is why I can't play anything with you, because as far as you're concerned, everything that requires any kind of thinking or strategy or tactics is just boring and annoying.
Kinda.
If there's any kind of management involved, bad game, right?
Well, it's not a bad game. It's just not my kind of game.
Ah! Those are the kinds of games that make for good, easy streaming content, though.
Is it?
Yes.
Because I feel like we're just doing like, because the kind of games you're talking about are stuff like the fucking
sports games, fucking card games, Civilization.
Yeah, like Civilization, or what's that game where you're in space and must construct additional pylons?
That's StarCraft.
StarCraft.
That's an entirely different kind of game. That's not turn-based at all. That's an RTS.
Okay. Well, you also like those
Company of
games.
Heroes.
Don't you? You also like those games?
Some,
like RTSs?
Yeah. Some.
Well,
yes.
those are also strategy games that you were talking about, right?
Well, yes, but the big key difference is that the ones I was mentioning are typically either slower paced or are turn-based. The ones you're talking about are all happening like directly in real time. And unfortunately, most RTSs have specific like meta gameplay styles.
You also like the tycoon games, right? Like
yes,
yeah, and like
I love tycoon
like
and like
SimCity,
business management, but I love manager kind of games. Yeah,
like I just personally feel like I wouldn't be able to find a lot to comment on. It's like, oh yeah, we're building a new building. Oh, let's make these roads now. I guess I don't know.
And you don't find that entertaining at all?
No, not really. What matters is that fun is had. This is true. It's fair to just agree that someone plays the game is subjectively right for them. Yeah. Valheim, Minecraft, etc. Yeah, I don't really like Minecraft either. Because it's like, I'm not creative enough for Minecraft, I feel like. It's like, if I'm playing Minecraft, I'm trying to beat Minecraft, which means beating the Ender Dragon. And then after that, it's like, I guess I don't know. Can I build a house? Sure, I guess, but those kind of games just aren't for me. I'm not a crafter. I'm not a fucking strategist.
Yeah.
I'm a collectathon kind of gamer.
Yeah.
We enjoy different types of games, and that's okay. Like, we don't have to like the same things.
No, but it's just I'm not friends with anybody who likes strategy games. Nobody gives a shit about what I like or want to play. Everybody always is constantly shoving in my face all their YouTube shorts and their YouTube videos and their games and whatever the fuck they're up to. Like, you know, last night, anytime I step out to have a cigarette with Jake, he's constantly showing me a brand new, like, random thing in my face of like, hey, I'm watching this anime now, or hey, check out this stupid thing I saw in, you know, TikTok or whatever earlier. And it's just like...
I think Jake just likes to share things.
And I get that, and it's nice. It is. But it also, it just frequently gets to be a lot.
I'm sorry.
Because it's every time we're around each other. Nothing against the guy. I love him. I do. But it's just... It's frustrating because it constantly feels like everyone's shoving all their shit into my face, but I'm not allowed to, like, return, or I'm not given the same kind of, like, grace in return of, like, oh, hey, here's this really cool thing I'm into, and just nobody gives a shit.
Well, how many... Like, how often do you do that?
I've stopped because nobody gives a shit. Like, all the things that I share, all the various, like, memes and videos and stuff I share to, like, our group chats, or to you, or Jake, or Catherine, nobody reacts to them. Nobody even sees most of them. Nobody does anything, or cares. So I
feel like I use the
stop caring myself.
Sure.
I don't know if you're part of this 4-piece nugget thing, but I haven't.
I got added, yeah. I have it on mute, though, because there's...
They're just constantly spamming memes, and it's like,
yes, and it means my phone is constantly going off in my pocket at work, and so I had to mute the entire... I don't know what Endless Legend is, but yes, I love space and the cosmos, and like... Are you talking about space games, or are you talking about just space in general? Because I fucking love space and astronomy, dude. Big places with lots of interesting details and stuff to explore and discover. Yeah, like the ocean, space, love both of them. Interesting stuff outside of our solar system and the greater cosmos in general, love that shit.
Endless Legend and Endless Space are 4K or 4 times games.
I know what 4X games are. I do play a few. Among my favorites is 4X games. I like Civ 6. I haven't played Civ 7 yet, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to because of the some of the issues I have with the way they've changed the way the ages work and how technology works and how the units carry over between things. And diplomacy is also now really weird. And there's a lot of stuff regarding the systems with Civ 7 that I'm like, I don't know if I want to get into this. But I love Civ 6. I love Hearts of Iron. I love Warhammer Gladius. I love...
do you like...
I don't have any of them currently, but I do want to look into getting into Europa Universalis. I like the Crusader Kings games.
What's that game everyone's playing? Fucking Rock and Stone or whatever.
Deep Rock Galactic?
Deep Rock Galactic. Do you like that?
Yeah, but that's not a 4X game.
Well, no, but I was gonna say, if you like that, Melody and Ricky have been playing that a lot lately, and maybe you could ask them if you could join.
I mean... That would be cool, because I haven't played it in multiple years, because I bought it with the intention to play with everybody else. I was playing it at the time. Dylan, Suki, Melody. And then, as soon as I got the game, everybody stopped playing.
Well...
Which seems to always be the case, is that as soon as I start getting involved in something, everybody else just decides they're done with it.
Unfortunately, though, you're not on Discord, so I don't know how you would be able to...
I have Facebook Messenger. I have...
Well, yeah, but they do the voice chat.
I have Telegram.
Yeah, but everyone uses Discord. I know.
But the Discord has so many fucking problems.
I know it does, but everyone uses it. It's like YouTube. YouTube also has tons of problems, but
the ones with YouTube are easier to deal with and don't directly affect most people. The ones on Discord literally affect everybody.
It's still the platform that everyone uses, unfortunately. And like Facebook also has its own slew of problems. That we keep using anyway.
I mean, only Messenger. I'm not even on Facebook anymore. Like, I still technically have a profile and stuff, but like, I don't have the app downloaded. I don't use it on my computer. Like, I'm not on Facebook anymore.
Okay, fair enough.
I scroll through X, aka Twitter, every so often just to like look at a few political things and see some porn.
I don't even use Twitter anymore. I'm Blue Sky now.
Yeah, I'm mostly on Blue Sky. Like I only scroll on X or something when I'm on break and I'm smoking a cigarette. But even then, I mostly just watch YouTube or scroll something else. Welcome back, Topher.
Welcome back, Topher.
I'm not on Mastodon. thought about getting on it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm not gonna have it that if people want me to play the game, they have to buy it for me. Because there are some games that I've gotten into recently from recommendations and being able to play with friends, like Helldivers 2. But then as soon as I picked up on that, everybody decided they were done with playing that, and they moved on to other things as well. So it's I still love the game and I play it, but
It kind of feels like
I never have any friends to play with because everyone keeps moving on to something else.
it kind of feels like you're always just tardy to the party.
I am, apparently.
To
the point where I don't even get invited in the first place anymore.
Well, like I said, I think Melody and Ricky still play Deep Rock Galactic if you want to ask them. But like I said, you probably have to get on Discord and voice chat because no one else does it through Messenger or Telegram or anything.
Why not?
I mean, Messenger doesn't really have a good voice chat program. I mean, yeah, you can like call, but like calling and voice chatting.
Dude, I miss TeamSpeak. I really do, actually, because it was so simple. You download the app and it functions exactly as intended. You download the app, you join on the fucking like private channel, and then you can have literally as many people in there as you want talking all at the same time. You can mute individual people. You can like restrict how often like they're allowed to speak. You can make it so that all you need to do is like press a button and then you can talk. You can have it set up so that it's automatically like registers, like, you know.
Technically, Discord can do all of that too. Discord can do all of that too.
Yeah, but TeamSpeak was doing it first. Yeah. TeamSpeak has been around for longer, and they haven't like completely destroyed their app. The only reason why it isn't as popular anymore is because Discord took over.
Yeah. I mean, Discord also has text channels, and I usually prefer to text more than I like doing voice, but I do voice for live streaming. Hello, Austin Moorman.
NCR. That'd take years. And with all right. If you but if I see either one go into their camp.
Helldivers just got a new update today? Really? I don't know why I'm saying that as if I play Helldivers. I don't play any multiplayer games, honestly. I'm not really a multiplayer gamer. I like single player games.
Which makes it very difficult to actually find anything to play with you.
Yeah. Sorry.
Because not only do we have differing, like, taste of games and stuff like that, but this is one of the rare instances we actually play a game I want to play.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I should say that a game that I chose for us to play.
Well, I wanted you to have something, because I know you were getting a little frustrated with not being able to do anything you wanted to do. The way she goes? The way she... What is it? What? Who?
Oh, it's a saying of, like, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's just the way she goes.
Oh, okay.
What am I doing? I'm supposed to go Crimson Caravan or Silver Rush. Is the Crimson Caravan actually part of it?
Trailer Park Boys line.
Oh, I didn't think it was all that, but alright.
I don't even know what that is. I like how you were, like, inside each other for half a second.
By the way, that's where I'm at, or...
Wow, you teleported to exactly where you were.
Yep.
Good job.
Okay, so I need to either go talk to the Van Graffs, or I need to go talk to Crimson Caravan. Well, if I go talk to Crimson Caravan, I'm gonna have to tell her to go home, essentially, and then go collect her later, because she said she's gonna start shooting people if I go there with her, so...
Let's distribute the weight.
Alright. Take this, and You already got brass knuckles. That's fine. Correction shit. Okay, you know what? Give me just a second. I'm gonna repair some shit real quick.
Damn, Callie.
What?
Oh, well, Tover said it's a dumb but hilarious show, and then Callie said, I'll agree on the first part of it being dumb. I find it cringe-inducing. I've never even seen it, so I don't have an opinion.
What?
Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen it. It never looked like it really was going to be my kind of thing anyway, so...
Not my cup of shine? That's a new one. Nick, what would you say your favorite Pokemon would be? Same question for you, John. I don't really play Pokemon because my parents said it was demonic and I never allowed me to play or watch it. But if I had to pick... Favorite, huh? Because that's a different question. Because people have asked me before, like, if I were a Pokemon, what would I be? And the answer to that would be, like, obviously Meowth. But would I say Meowth is my favorite?
Well, would you be Meowth or would you be Persian?
I'd be Meowth.
Would you be a Meowth or a Skitty?
A Meowth.
Would you be a Meowth or a, I think Ugly is the evolution.
A Meowth. Listen.
Would you be a Meowth or what's the name of the weed cat?
Sprigatito?
Yeah.
Still Meowth.
What about the evolution?
Still a Meowth. You wanna know why? Because not only cat, but money.
Capitalist pig dog.
Hey, listen. Guys gotta eat, right?
Capitalist pig dog.
Well, no, capitalist pig cat.
Capitalist pig dog.
Weed cat. Nah, Meow, because Meowth has payday and money
and amulet coin.
Yeah, and listen, I hate capitalism. I do hate capitalism, but as long as we live under capitalism, I want money.
Just because we're required to participate in said capitalism doesn't mean that you should enjoy it.
I don't enjoy capitalism. I just want money to be able to survive in it. Is that a crime?
No. Exploiting others for your personal gain to, like, survive in said world, though, is a crime.
Yes, but if I were Meowth using payday, am I exploiting others for my personal benefit?
I have no idea, because I actually don't know how, payday works.
I'm pretty sure you just generate money to throw at another Pokemon, and then you take the money after you throw it at them.
Money makes it easier to hate capitalism, only when you don't have any. Because if you do have money, then you're, like, at the top of capitalism, and therefore everything's, like, great for you.
Yeah.
So, actually, you benefit from capitalism and therefore would not hate it.
But you only get that money if you exploit others, and that's the reason no one else has any money.
Yep.
Capitalism isn't inherently bad.
Capitalism is, though, yeah.
Yeah, I would actually...
Trade and commerce and an economic system are not inherently bad.
But that's not...
Capitalism specifically, though, is inherently bad because the way it's manufactured is that it takes everything, all of the natural resources and whatnot, exploits them, and has them harvested solely for the benefit of generating fiat currency for capital gains. It's exploitation of resources only to hold on to it for as long as possible until it's either needed for a specific use or you can sell it off for a higher profit margin.
Yeah.
That's the only two reasons why capitalism exists.
So people like to conflate capitalism with trade and commerce, but those aren't necessarily the same thing. Because what capitalism is, it's basically just a system that prioritizes profit over everything else.
Yep.
And that will naturally lead
and also, because of the way labor is distributed among the various workforces of the world, it also means that it's specifically designed to distribute all that wealth towards the top oligarchs or monarch or whatever at the top of the pyramid, rather than spreading it evenly amongst a larger quantity of people at the bottom.
Right. So like...
Yes, Soviet national anthem plays. Yeah. Absolutely. Brilliant. Perfect.
Like...
communism and socialism are the only way forward for humanity, especially in America right now.
The way, yeah. So just the way capitalism functions will naturally lead us to where we are now. Like, even if it starts in a less extreme way, naturally it will evolve to the point where we are now, just because of how the system works, how it prioritizes profit.
Yeah, capitalism is one of the main reasons why chattel slavery was such a huge problem during the 16 to 1800s.
Yeah.
And it's also why the rise of evolution was such a huge issue, and how that led to monarchies and the control and oppression of various people under that system as well in the feudal stages during the medieval, like, early Renaissance era. It's all just a giant pyramid concentrating power and wealth at the top to continue to maintain control under a limited collection of people. Either one or a small group of, up to about, like 10 or so. But anything more than that, and then you either have to start getting into actual, like, democratic, like, forward, or you just become a dictatorship, which is currently where we're at in America.
Yeah, basically.
Either we have a communist uprising and a revolution that pushes everything back towards the proper system of caring for people over money, and therefore provides social welfare and economic policies that benefit the working class, or we fall just entirely into fascism.
Callie says, don't get me wrong, I like hating the current political situation, but what the fuck is that gun?
The one I have currently?
I guess.
It's supposed to be a light machine gun of some sort, which if I had to guess, I think the model is based off of the World War II American Browning automatic rifle frame, but that may also be kind of a stretch.
Also, Austin.
Oh, right, I need to
says,
put this away, and I need to tell her to.
Yeah, Austin says, I mean, you basically rain it down, hitting them with metal coins, and then you have to win the battle to pick it up. But I also love how what your favorite Pokemon is, what to capitalism. So true. Speaking of,
anyway, regarding my favorite Pokemon, if I had to choose, I think it's going to probably be Turtwig and its whole evolution line.
Really?
I love Turtwig, I love Tortle, I love fucking Torterra. Torterra, yeah, that is my favorite Pokemon. It's a big-ass turtle with a continent, a tree, and a mountain range on its back.
I saw an image once where it was like
it's literally an island turtle. I
saw an image once that had like a Litten laying on top of a hill with like a tree on it, and then it was like, what a beautiful day. Nothing could ruin this moment. And then it zoomed out, it turns out it was actually sitting on a Torterra, and you're like, hey, get the fuck off it! And then it was like, nothing will ruin this moment.
Little light, that bitch is firing for decal. I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't say a mix of capitalism, socialism, because capitalism, like I said, will always lead to where we are now. We definitely just have to get rid of capitalism completely. Because, like I said, capitalism is not
a catch-all word for anything regarding trade and democracy and commerce.
Yeah.
And having an economic system in place. Capitalism is a specific type of economic system focused on exploiting as much of the way of natural resources as possible to produce the highest amount of profit margin possible for the people in control.
So you can still have trade and commerce without capitalism. Mm-hmm. Like those two things are not
evidence yet?
congruent to each other. Mine is Leafeon, and Callie's is Cyndaquil.
Back to the Gilded
But when I said mine is
Cage.
Leafeon, I meant Austin says mine is Leafeon.
Alright, now I gotta go talk to Crimson Caravan and see what their problems are.
I do like... Oh, did the game crash?
Yeah, just...
Cool.
Just because there will always be corrupt humans does not mean that we cannot or should not push for a better version of the world we inhabit.
Yeah.
Just because there will be evil people does not mean that for the rest of us we should just give up on finding a better, possible. Yeah, like Callie said, capitalism, highest possible return for smallest investment, commerce, fair trade of goods and services.
Right. I do like Grovile specifically because of its feet. It's got the grabby feet. Ooh, Abra also has grabby feet.
Not Abra. Okay. Not Abra.
Well,
that's
one of their
the
Abra evolution line, I should say.
Alakazam.
Alakazam.
That's the one with all the spoons and the mustache. Sorry for a second. We're putting the game back on. It
Bailey
crashed as soon as we.
Oh, you know what? Sylveon, the ribbons can definitely it can tie you down with its ribbons.
Wait, can it control those ribbons?
It can.
Oh. I mean, you do you, man. I'm not that big on the being handcuffed or tied up or whatever.
I am.
I don't like being dominated. I am okay in some instances with doing some light domination, but that's I'm generally very vanilla in like regular encounters.
So you're boring. I'm kidding.
Yes, I am boring. I like blue. I like simple, easy to play games that. Well, that's not even necessarily true.
Simple, easy to play games.
I like a variety of a lot of different
games.
I like managerial game. What?
Mr. talking about all these like strategy games, simple, easy to play. Okay.
Several of them, yes, I find simple and easy to play. Particularly the Age of Empires series.
If you
did you ever play that Flash game, Age of War?
No.
Oh man, you missed out, big time.
Factorio. That is okay. That Factorio is not a simple game.
Factorio. Specifically out of the Age of games, I love Age of Mythology more than I do any of the other Age of Empire games. That's not to say that they're bad, it's just I love the extra, like, fantasy, fictional creatures and aesthetics of the various pantheons available. I highly recommend Age of Mythology, because unlike some of the other Age of Empire games and whatnot, there's such a level of awesome, like, unit cohesion, because you can go and look at the various factions and go, oh, hey, I know what a centaur is. Guy on the top, horse on the bottom. Sometimes they have a bow, sometimes they have other weapons. But yeah, I know generally speaking what a centaur is. Oh, a kraken creature. Yeah, I know what that is. It's a giant octopus thing that rips boats in half. What's that? A Pegasus? Oh yeah, flying horse. You know, or if you go to the Egyptian, yeah, I know what a scarab is. It's a giant fucking beetle. I mean, in real life, not really, but you know, the have it on disc, just need to rip it. Black or white. Ever heard of Hollow Knight? I have not played Hollow Knight. I believe Nick has.
I have, actually. Is that something you would be interested in? Because it's actually a pretty good game.
From what I remember, it's a Metroidvania kind of game, and yeah. I still like Castlevania games, I still like Metroid games. Other Metroidvanias I find difficult to get into because, one, nostalgia, two, I don't know, I'm weird and specific about like what kind of games I tend to get into, and I don't really have a good explanation for why I'm into some games versus others. I just...
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about
Hollow Knight is something that looked mildly appealing, but it's one of those games I would watch someone play, not necessarily play myself.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, I would be the one playing it if we streamed it or something.
Potentially, but you've already played all the way through and know everything, right?
No. I actually never beat the game. I got to the Coliseum, and I'm the type of person who does not move on until I've beaten something, and I got really frustrated at the Coliseum, and I put it down because I was getting too frustrated, and then I never actually ended up picking it back up.
Ah.
So I haven't actually beaten the game.
Well, that is unfortunate. Alright, Alice McLafferty. Why did you destroy... I mean, it's probably because you're a capitalist bitch, but, you know, I still have to actually address and get you to confess why or whatever. You open... Yeah.
Rain, why are you attacking me?
You're not...
Wait, what are you doing, kitten? What are you doing?
Is she in the bathroom? God damn it.
Goodness. The end of both games are brutal. I believe it. Rain! Hey, what are you doing?
I don't have the lockpicking skill to open that. They're a random carabiner. Okay.
Welcome back.
Did we make any progress in the stream, by the way, or were we just spend most of our time ranting to each other?
I mean, yes, we have made some mild progress.
Okay.
We've completed a couple of side quests and whatnot. Not like the hugest thing, but we have.
Okay.
Very good.
Have you tried Silk Song or just the original? I've only played the original Hollow Knight. I have not tried Silk Song yet.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
I played both. Nice.
I need more lockpicking skills.
I actually hear Silk Song is even harder than the original Hollow Knight, and Hollow Knight was already pretty difficult. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh, I haven't even actually found the...
Hollow Knight, if you can believe it, is actually kind of a Souls-like game. It's like a Metroidvania Souls-like game. Because the bosses are really difficult, and when you die, you lose your currency and you have to go and collect it, just like in Dark Souls.
I love Dead Cells.
I have not played Dead Cells.
That is a shame. Dead Cells is definitely a interesting Metroidvania kind of game. So, as the name might imply, you start off, well, of course, dead.
Damn.
And you get revived at the start of each run out of your phylactery kind of thing, I guess.
Phylactery?
Yeah. Do you know what a phylactery is?
No.
Okay. It's basically a soul anchor point, if that kind of makes sense. So what a phylactery is, in like the classic context, originating with like D&D and stuff like that, a phylactery is essentially a vial or an orb or some other kind of like vessel containing a piece of the soul of the person that put it into there. And so as long as a phylactery remains, the lich or other person who put their soul into said vessel, as long as it remains undestroyed, cannot die. They're effectively immortal. They can still be wounded and have various parts and whatnot dismembered and cut off and whatnot, but they won't ever actually die. And if their body ceases to function, it will be rebirthed in some other form.
Okay, so question. Would my character's respawner count as a phylactery? Because the way my character's respawner works is that I put a piece of DNA in it that will restore my body to however my body was when I put the DNA in.
And it's only the body that's good clones, right? Because
So
you
the
retain
body-
all your experience.
So
from
the
your
body-
soul when you get put into a new body.
The body is just an empty shell. Like when
Yeah.
when it creates a new body, it's like a lifeless husk. So the respawner creates a new body, but
is
then
there anything sentient or living in these bodies, or is
no,
it just
it's just an empty shell. So, but upon my character's death, I also installed a teleporter inside of the respawner that will, like, specifically designed to teleport my soul into my new body, so that way I can keep living.
Then it's a bit more complex, but essentially, yes, your respawner machine is a phylactery.
Fascinating.
You have achieved a technological. You built a phylactery, something that's technically supposed to only be manageable via like the arcane because of the way it has to interact with immaterial things.
But my character, you did it using technology.
Yep.
Nice. Horcrux? Okay, well...
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, actually, yeah. The Horcruxes from Harry Potter are essentially phylacteries.
Yeah, but Harry Potter's canceled now, so...
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Been canceled for a while, to be honest, but...
Yeah.
I also understand that there are some people who just, you know, can't or won't let go of it, so, you know, it is what it is.
I like how you just did a little jump for no reason. Yep. But little bunny hops.
Yeah, I guess. A truck.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I'm just...
Oh, a truck.
Commenting on interesting other little, like, bits, because it's not just more dirt. Huh, a thing!
Damn, that fucking coyote was just minding its own business.
No, it turned in, like, it turned and looked at me in an aggressive manner.
Oh yeah, it did airplane ears at you.
Yeah. And they're counted as enemies, so if I get too close to them, they will attack.
Okay.
They wouldn't really do much in the way of damage, but, you know, after, 10 minutes of just standing there doing nothing, they'll eventually rip into shreds.
Yo, killer sim. Damn.
Yo?
Like, short for coyote.
Oh.
Coyote.
Oh.
It looked at me, and it looked at me as its bloodline.
What did he do to you? He looked at me funny.
You were right next to its home too. I was right next to the coyote den. What's our current goal, by the way?
I'm going to the Mojave Drive-In, so we'll start the next DLC.
Okay. Did you already finish everything with Cass?
For now, so with her companion quest, we have to do some, like, mild detective work, figuring out what happened with her caravan and why it got all, like, shot up and blown to smithereens, and put her out of business, who did it, why, and then exacting some kind of justice. Either by going through the whole democratic thing and, like, taking the evidence of the wrongdoings to the NCR and getting them to deal with the Van Graff family, or just going there with Cass and shooting everybody that looks at us.
Well, all right. Nick, want to play Rat Shaker? See, the thing, Callie, the thing about that is I've actually already played Rat Shaker with my mouse friends. I even got PNGs of them, of me squeezing them, like in the game. It's pretty great. That is wild. Yeah, you should watch it, actually. It's pretty funny. Why are you looking at me like that? What and why? Well, what is happening in the game? There's a...
I don't know. It's a wild wasteland thing popped up, but I have no idea what.
Okay.
Like, at all. I have no idea what the wild wasteland thing is here.
Nick, are you also a bunny shaker? I can be if you want me to be. Listen, I know I said I like to be dominated, but I'm also a Switch. I can dom if I need to.
You're not a Switch. You're a Switch 2.
Oh, so true.
You're slightly more powerful than the original.
Alright, did I say sexy sleepwear?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What a place to have sexy sleepwear. I'm sure people are really getting it down in that trailer.
Probably.
Nick, you ain't dominating your way out of a paper bag? Okay, I mean... Damn. I can be, if I want to be. I've done a few role plays before.
I can be, if I wanted to. You know, shut up.
I felt Nick is a soft dom. No, so, okay. I mean, yes, but also... What do you call them? A service top? Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a service top. Oh, I'm just joking. You can come off very subby. I can't, yeah. I mean, I definitely lean more towards sub than dom, but I've had moments. I'm just sub and bottom. I know, Callie. I know. So,
I'm guessing I have to wait till midnight.
Oh, okay. Huh. What's the DLC?
Mm-hmm. All right, and we're no longer in the New Vegas area. We have been teleported?
Hell yeah.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Well, we weren't in Kansas to begin with. We were in, like, Nevada.
Yeah.
Scientists of vision were drawn
Nevada,
to the facility
Arizona-ish.
to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology
reminded of
for the benefit of all mankind.
When we were starting the other DLC, and it was like the terrible wastelands of Utah.
Force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century
Dark Souls
became
test.
reality
Ohio.
in the electronic forges of Big
You've been
Mountain.
sent to Ohio.
The nucleus of this research was the dome, a huge stone facility that held
Escaped
the
Ohio.
lives of
Humanity
every
restored.
science known to man.
Why is Farnsworth reading to me?
It was a think
because
tank
he's
where
Dr.
no problem
Farnsworth.
could not
Who
be
else to
solved,
explain the sciencey
where
stuff
no
than him?
question
Sorry, who's
could
Farnsworth?
not be answered. The Great War brought a new
Fry's
energy
great
to Big Mountain
great
and its
uncle from
scientists.
Futurama.
That's his
Although
name?
sheltered
Dr.
from the
Farnsworth?
front lines,
Or, sorry,
the
Professor
scientists
Farnsworth?
waged
I guess they always
their
just called him
own
Professor,
war,
didn't they?
fighting their
A lot of the time,
battles
yeah.
at the
Yeah,
atomic level.
I forgot that was even in
He's only really called
Equations
Farnsworth by
and
other rival
calculations
like
marched endlessly
doctors and
across
professors and stuff like that,
chalkboards
or
and
people who were like
computer terminals
challenging his
toward
sciencey
one
stuff.
solution.
Fair enough, yeah.
Winning
But yeah, the
war.
crew generally just call him Professor because, well, that's
For years,
Yeah.
the minds
Good
and
news,
computers
everyone.
of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics,
That's shreds, you
and
say.
nuclear
Oh
theory.
dear.
The problems began to
And his
outpace
wife?
the solutions.
That's shreds, you say.
First geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated,
I haven't watched
so
the new
did
season
the
yet, but I've heard people say it's bad.
on the night of October 23rd,
They came out with like a revival new
2077,
season
the
of
scientists received an answer
Futurama,
that
yeah.
put
That came
all
out like
their
last year or something.
questions to rest.
I haven't seen it yet, but people
In
said it's
the
not good.
aftermath,
I mean,
Big
I
Mountain's
can't imagine it's any
silent
worse than the
experiments went to
the
sleep.
you know current
Their
runs of like
creators
Family Guy
slowly
or
dying
The Simpsons
in the
or
new
Oh,
world
and
that
you know what?
had
I
been
American Dad's still going.
I just remembered. I can't even watch it now if I wanted to because it came out that the guy who made Futurama and The Simpsons and whatnot, but he's in the Epstein files.
Technological wonders. Wonders that,
Yeah.
in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
Okay.
Oh, a quick special reveals your faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Winnie the Pooh's in them?
I can't capture the same magic. I know, I'm not Farnsworth. I'm sorry. Also, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Jeff Goldblum is the voice of one of the prominent companion NPCs in this too.
Okay.
Arcade Gannon?
Arcade Gannon?
No, not 8-bit like Ganondorf.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like... So...
But yeah, if I remember correctly, you'll have to like check on your phone real quick. But I'm pretty sure that Arcade Gannon is voiced by Jeff Goldblum.
I'll look it up. Is it spelled like Ganon, like Ganondorf?
No, it's Ganon. So like you know how's the camera company Canon? It's that, but with a G in front. I'm pretty sure.
Well, one N or two? Because if it's one N, that's the Zelda. If it's-
Oh. I can't remember. Just look him up.
It's two N's.
Okay.
And he
So it's
is-
spelled like Canon, I guess, in the weapon.
Yeah.
But okay.
His voice actor is Zachary Levi.
What? Somebody lied to me hardcore because several people were telling me that it was Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
I mean, it's fine if it's not. It's just
Vegas.
with the new season a decade later. Oh yeah, Jeff Daddy Goldblum. He is a rather handsome man. I will give you that.
No, Jeff Goldblum is not in any Fallout games.
Okay, that is a shame. I think he would make a fantastic person to wander the post-apocalyptic world with.
What's your favorite Zelda game? Wind Waker.
Majora's Mask. Not Majora's Mask. Ocarina of Time.
Majora's Mask is a good one, though. I would actually...
It is a good one, but I definitely prefer Ocarina of Time just because I like the more kind of like...
Streamlined?
It's just that, as much as I do like the stuff regarding Majora's Mask, it's honestly a very dark game.
It is, and that's actually why I like it.
Yeah, and again, I'm not saying it's bad. I understand that's the point. It's just, I feel like Ocarina of Time...
Does it have that nostalgia factor for you?
So I like the more like cheery, colorful, kind of almost like childlike, optimistic kind of like.
That's fair. That's fair.
Setting and theming of the stuff in Ocarina. Everything in Majora's Mask, while definitely like much more like emotionally driven and very, very on point with the thematics and the realism and the, you know, surrealism and stuff like that. It is an incredibly dark game.
It can be pretty depressing, yeah.
There are some things that just make it very difficult for me to sit down and actually get through, as much as I do enjoy the game.
I think I would personally put Majora's Mask above Ocarina of Time, but I see your reasoning.
The only other thing that might beat out Ocarina of Time for me is the original NES Legend of Zelda.
Really?
Yeah, like, I mean, the very first.
Okay. I mean, alright.
Classic game. Zelda 2 was good, can't beat the first.
Mm-hmm.
Other Zelda games and whatnot, like the GBA versions and stuff like that, Link's Awakening, good, don't beat the first.
I mean, alright.
And the only reason why I think Ocarina of Time even beats it out for me, other than childhood nostalgia, is the fact that it's one of the first like actual 3D games that I had a chance to play from the Zelda series.
But for my favorite game, I would probably go Wind Waker, and I think maybe Majora's Mask would be a close second. For me personally. Yif. We're talking about Yif? Hold on.
What?
Sorry, where's the Yif? I heard there's Yif somewhere.
Shut the fuck
Majora's Mask made in a year, if I remember. Yeah. Hello, William. I don't have a purple tail. Really amazing game considering the timeline. Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Twilight. Twilight Princess is also good. I just feel like it didn't do...
I don't know if it was made in...
It was made in a year.
Was it?
Yeah, that's why it had so many reused assets from Ocarina of Time.
I thought it took like 2 or something.
No, it was a challenge to... It was something... I don't remember the story exactly, but like Miyamoto or something was like... Because they wanted to make another Zelda game, and they were trying to go in a different direction, and they were like... There's some kind of hurdle that they had to cross, but like Miyamoto said, if you can make this game in a year, then we will release it, and they managed to do it, so...
Okay. Wild.
Having a Yip tip, I see. But no, Twilight Princess is good. I don't... Personally, I prefer more cartoony graphics to the realistic, which is also why I really like Wind Waker. But also, like, Twilight Princess tried to go kind of dark like Majora's Mask, but I feel like it just didn't reach the same peaks as Majora did. Like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it even tried it too hard.
Twilight Princess, I feel like, tried a little bit too hard to be, like, edgy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Rating on a combo of story and dungeon. That's fair. Link to the Past is also good.
Link to the Past is actually the one that got the 3D cutesy upgrade a little while back, isn't it?
What?
From like 2 or 3 years ago?
No, that was Link's Awakening.
Oh, okay. Which one's the one where you can you become part of the walls and shit?
That was A Link Between Worlds, which is a sequel to A Link to the Past.
Gotcha.
Which is why I'm not a huge fan of the current. I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom, that's what the second one's called.
Yeah, I do like them. They're definitely not the traditional Zelda games. Like, they're definitely their own thing.
I'm okay with that. I am super down for like the interesting like stuff they explore with the different newer models and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I also I can't understand why some people are kind of disappointed with the current formula of Zelda things.
I
especially with the weapons that like are specifically designed to be like temporary.
Yeah.
So even if you get an upgrade to like really, really good high quality ones, it doesn't matter because it's still temporary and it will break on you in the end anyway.
Yeah. I get that complaint.
And that for me, I think is honestly the largest part of why I'm like I still haven't played either one, just because I hate that system. Of just like discarding everything you pick up, because it's like, oh wow, this looks really fucking cool, I want to keep this for as long as possible, and then you don't use it because you're constantly trying to like save it for the big moment, and then it becomes like a fucking potion in Skyrim where you just never use it because it never seems like the right or opportune moment to use it.
Well, there's a
like, oh well, what if I do it now and then, oh man, I needed to save it for this.
You can also get those weapons back too. Like I usually keep a stockpile of the good weapons, so that way if one breaks, I can just pull out another one.
Stockpile, though.
I know, but yeah, I know. I get the complaint. You can use certain Octoroks to repair weapons. That's also true.
I mean, sure.
If he was holding a quad Merv mini nuke launcher, behold my 4-star legendary mini nuke launcher. Hello, Steven.
Hi, Steven. Four-star legendary. I don't remember the... I know what the experimental Merv is. That's the one that fires like... Is it 4 or... more? But anyway, yeah, so the experimental Merv is a weapon from Fallout 3 that it fires a cluster of mini nukes all at once. So you know how the regular like Fat Boy fires one mini nuke, and then the Big Boy or whatever fires 2 at a time. Yeah, the experimental Merv fires either 4 or 6 or 8 or something at a time. Like it's a giant like
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I have to correct something that was just said in chat. Callie, the Master Sword does not break. However, it does still have the system where if you use it, it quote unquote breaks, but it doesn't. It's like if you use it too much, it will go on a cooldown. So like you have to like wait like I don't know like 10 minutes or something until you can pull it back out again. But it doesn't break in the sense where you lose it. Like you just have to like wait a little bit before you can use it again.
Oh boy. All right. Hello.
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. All right. Shh. Nobody.
I know it. I know. But like it's basically just them.
God damn it! The game crashed.
Oh. Damn. Okay. Well, it's close to 10 anyway. You want to call it here and do this?
Yeah, because I still need to go do some grocery shopping with Catherine and stuff like that. Unusable, then it has broken.
It's temporarily unusable.
Even so, it's the Master Sword. And, like, it's supposed to be imbued with, like, you know, holy magic or whatever that literally makes it unbreakable. It's specifically supposed to be designed to be unbreakable.
And it doesn't
as a
break.
weapon against all evil.
It doesn't break. It just has a cooldown. I know. Listen, I get it. I'm not. It's just the way the game was designed. They want you to experiment with different builds and stuff.
Yeah, but what about when I happen to find a build I really like, and then I have to go keep fighting the same damn things on a continuous loop to continue to get the same materials, to continue to build my same build that I already have going, so I have backup and duplicate sets of it, so I can keep doing what I'm already doing.
Honestly...
That throws me off on a continuous loop, completely unrelated to the main quest or story of whatever I'm doing, because I have to go maintain materials just to keep playing what I'm already playing.
I personally didn't find it that big of an issue when I was playing. Like, it was kind of annoying, yeah, but when you're actually playing, it's like, oh, my thing broke, I pull out the next one. It's like, I personally didn't find it that much of a hassle.
I'm not big on the temporary weapons thing, I guess is.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's valid. Anyway, the game crashed, and it's already close to when we're about to end stream anyway, so we might as well end it here, and we'll start the DLC in the next time next week, basically.
Yeah.
I get that, turn it off, and it made my enjoyment 2 times better for me. I mean, that's fair. That's what, yeah. You do you, you know. Like, if that's how you wanna, if that's how you enjoy the game, then that's fine. I mean, I know it sucks that you have to mod it to play it that way, but, you know, it is what it is. I remember, so, I actually exploited a glitch in Tears of the Kingdom to max out all of my equipment, because...
New Vegas.
Yeah.
We modded the game so that I had 2,000 pounds of carry weight to prevent having to go and get all those temporary weapons and equipment and come back to merchants and sell it off.
You are absolutely correct.
The exact same thing that you were complaining about is like most of the majority of the stuff for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Like I said, I'm not like... And also, I didn't find it as intrusive as other people do, I guess. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, yeah,
I'd rather other people do me.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, see you guys next week with some more...
Nuke silo to nuke a bat nest? Time to find a queen.
I have no idea what Steven's talking about. Steven's always kind of said things.
I mean, yeah, but in previous conversations when he's joined us on stream, generally he makes some sense. Or, like, has other context to kind of, like, build off of in his bizarre things.
Steven is Steven. We all know this.
Yes. You said it the best. Steven is Steven.
Yeah.
And Steven's the most Steven there is.
Yeah. All right, bye, everybody.
Bye.